Monk fighter.
Ooh. That'll be fun.
That'll be fine.
You got most of your stuff. I think you got most of your stuff.
We'll figure it out.
Pencils.
Pencils.
What's the matter? The CIA got you to pushing too many pencils.
And then like 5 shots of their arms crossed together.
It's a quote from Predator. It's when Dylan and Dutch shake hands. Arnold's like, "What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils."
It spends the next 3 minutes just looking at their arms.
They're gorgeous arms. I mean,
That's why they're in frame.
It's where they are the frame.
Nice focus.
it's like that's where all the baby oil from wherever they shot that thing.
Do you have a preference, Thursday or Friday, for me to bring over bear?
The bear.
You ready?
Thursday.
Okay.
Friday.
Oh! I'm probably going to be doing absolutely nothing. Maybe a hermit.
Cordio. The husband.
I love the fact that you think that you telling me that once was correct, like was enough
Shame on you.
to stick into my mind. Really, what's my character's name?
You don't have one.
That's too far. Mariah's character's smiley face.
I hate that every time I download an app on my phone, it auto downloads on my iPad.
You can turn that setting off.
I would like it known that I'm formally distancing myself from any and all things that Trey says can be annoying.
That's too bad. We are one.
We
I
are.
have the marriage certificate to prove it.
We are.
You have the where is the marriage certificate, bud?
It is on the shelf in the filing thing.
No, it's not. You don't have the marriage certificate. I do.
Like, connect to her iPad.
But I
Yeah,
have the
connect
house.
to your iPad. I mean, it connects like 3 or 4 devices at once.
Correction, I have the loan.
Mine's not on, or my Bluetooth's not on.
You want your solar or not, boy?
Valid.
I'm sorry, who pays the mortgage? It might be all okay.
What's in here?
Those are the tab.
Oh, the rocks.
The rocks.
It's a rocks.
It's not a boulder.
It's Iraq.
Did you take them home?
No, it was just
there
sitting
is
in front of me. And I was like, what is this bag?
I love having stupid high saving throws. I really love it when I get to this point.
That is the one thing between all your characters.
It's not between all of my characters.
It's pretty close.
It's literally just Wander and apparently Amlin.
It keeps connecting your thing. It's ignoring my computer.
Oh.
It thinks yours is better.
It is.
Yeah, she doesn't want you.
Zachary's iPhone.
Neither does he.
Ready to connect.
Just connect to the right one. Come on. Do it. Even you.
You're doing a really good job.
You're being very
You're
brave.
Very brave.
While we wait, real quick, Mariah, what's your favorite music video?
What kind of question is that?
It's a table topic.
I know mine.
Pass.
Mine's Thriller.
It's a good one.
Trey,
I don't watch music videos. I couldn't name one.
you've never seen.
We're
you've never
talking
seen
about
one.
Hobbits to Isengard.
That's a music video.
It is a music video.
So you've never seen any Michael Jackson's or Weird Al's music videos?
No.
Those are like top tier. You gotta take when you guys get home. You gotta show them. Or at least bad.
Alright.
I don't have a favorite. I don't watch many. I'm with Trey.
Am I the only one that grew up with MTV?
No,
I never
just
watched
didn't care
MTV.
for 'em.
Beavis and Butthead would comment on music videos.
I didn't like Beavis and Butthead.
Never watched it.
Well,
I never watched it.
Mine's
it is admittedly dumb, but that's what I liked about it.
Alex.
Yeah. Just eat it.
The Seventh Element by Vitus.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard of it?
No. Meatloaf also makes really great music
Meatloaf
videos.
does make really good.
Anything for Love is also probably in my top 3.
Well, I'm so glad that I made notes to bring back up for next session. I can't wait to handle those. You don't get to look at those. Stop it. Stop it. Whoa.
Terrify me.
Okie doke. Whenever y'all are ready.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
On the music go. What color do you want for the lights more?
Teal. I don't know enough about where you guys are going today.
I'm gonna get back for
Yeah.
conference per diem.
That'll work.
Hey, nice. You got that song stuck in my head.
It's a banger!
Is he a good wizard, or is he more like you?
One of the better burns of the series.
Yeah. So, those movies may not be as good as Lord of the Rings, but they're still really good.
Where did we start again?
We started get ready to leave the island of...
We were giving lessons in owl anatomy.
That's where we started?
No. Or were we actually on the boat? Sitting on
we
the
began
coast
on the coast of Albori. Just after we placed the Godstones on Albori.
So, it really...
Alright, here, look. It was probably the craziest time of my entire life, I have to say. So, we're doing a bunch of stuff at one island. Placed another one of the Godstones, whatever you want to call them. And we started heading off to another island. I'm just following orders. Being a good sailor, which I've never done before. So, it's new. Everybody in the crew seems pretty good, pretty nice. So we get to the other island. We have a big long discussion of how we're going to get there. After making our decision, we decide to sneak on the island as a fart, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strange. So I was a little tiny little cloud for a little bit. It was uncomfortable, but you know, I gotta do what boss asked me to do. So we get there, we find another temple, and inside, well, so we find these schools. I guess there's like 7 of them, and Stratos ends up calling himself a loser,
Sneezing.
and somehow that gave him the ability to find what they were looking for.
That's major losing.
So I'll try it on my off time. Maybe it works for everybody. So I guess it's in this one school that kind of looks a little run down. And we go in there. There's some people walking around. And then we find this big owl person who's a god. And I recognize the god name, but I never thought I'd see him in real life. He gives us all access to like one. Says you guys can ask one question, any question, he'll answer it because he like knows everything. So, hard important question. And the answer is 301 licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, right? Mm-hmm. And then I didn't understand what the heck Stratos said. I didn't really understand what the heck Olegu said. And then Lynn, she had a bunch of questions. But after she got her answer, and after I got my answer about my clan and how I could have done better to protect them, which he just said avoid drugs. So I don't know what that means. It's probably good advice. So So anyways, we placed the Godstone there and got back to our ship and headed out towards the sanctuary. And then, I don't know what's happened with the crew, but boss is pissed. Lifted Olegu up almost out of his shell. At least what it looked like. His head was sunken in. But we made the sanctuary, got there, they were having some big old ceremony and party. I didn't know, nobody told me, but I guess it's a really important day. Boss is getting promoted. So, boss got a crown. Nice one. And everybody clapped. We had a good time. And then, yeah, we've just been hanging out in Sanctuary. I think that's everything. Did I miss anything?
Nessie.
Oh, my heroes are crushed. All my childhood stories about the great dragon turtle, the honest, the brave, the true dragon turtle, the protector of innocence. He's dead. So, Nessie, for some reason, unprovoked, attacked and tore apart my beloved childhood hero, the great dragon turtle. She showed up and she gave us, I guess, another Godstone. And yeah, I think that's it. The honest, the true.
Honest, the truth.
The dragon turtle.
Alright. So, you guys are starting on a new day, so if you've not already taken a long rest, go ahead and take one.
Yay.
So it is morning. Maida has already left with Kai by the time you guys wake up in the morning.
Oh, she
and
had?
you all...
I had plans.
Did you choose to stay on the ship, or did you
You
use
had
rooms in
plans.
Sanctuary?
Say that again.
Did
Back
you,
on our ship.
Did you guys choose to stay on your ship overnight, or did you stay in your rooms in Sanctuary?
I feel like Zordon probably stayed with his wife.
Is it our ship?
It's our ship, right?
Yeah, your ship is there.
I want to get acquainted with the ship, so
I'm
I'd
on
say
my ship.
Your ship.
Did you want to roll to see if you caught her before
He
she
does have
left?
the main coin, so he does have the coin of ownership.
Could I have caught Maida before she left?
Uh,
Probably have more than 12 hours before she leaves.
I want you to roll, because you went to bed after she left the ship, so roll Constitution to see if you wake up early enough.
What's my con? Oh god, that's my con. 11.
No, you miss her.
You aren't gonna let before telling her that?
No.
Worth it.
I'm probably gonna need it. I have other things to do.
You may run into her again, who knows?
I was gonna make a simulacrum with you.
Oh.
You're not leaving us yet.
So as the morning sun rises, you all wake up at varying times. Olegu wakes up a little late. He might have imbibed a little.
I don't drink.
No, but the clams were a little off.
The clams are a little off. Alright, so what do you guys do come morning?
I would like to have a conversation with Val about why she wants to replace Stratos' Godstone.
I was also going to talk about Val, about why she lied to me.
I'm gonna be a little more reasonable than Olegu.
I'm not. She's talking of my life.
Because I think I probably know why she was like, you know what, that like this is gonna be how I go out, considering she's stuck in shit. But so I will wake up early and seek Val out and be like, hey, how are you? It's been so long. So I have questions.
Alright.
Did you come up with the plan to replace Stratos' Godstone? Get off the ship to avoid your eternal life on here?
What?
When we first met and got on the ship and when Olegu got cursed, you said that the plan was for you to replace Seiko's Godstone.
Yeah.
Who came up with that plan, Val?
Can't say anyone really came up with it. But it might be a bit of a sticky situation when you go to put the stone back.
Because he's gonna be angry?
Him and a couple of other gods.
Who else is gonna be angry?
Is that stupid turtle around? I want you to roll. We're just gonna do straight rolls.
6.
Okay, you're not up yet. She pulls you over to a corner. So I told you that I took the stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tell you why I took the stone?
Because your brother was gonna be sacrificed?
Yeah. So you know that lovely little mark that Olegu has on his
Do
forehead?
you also have it?
No, but all of our high priests do because they make all the high priests touch the stone. Idiots all think that it's a blessing from the gods. Fucking. They were gonna curse my twin. What was I supposed to do?
I mean, like, I understand that. Are you saying that when you replace the Godstone that the priests are going to be very mad? Because you said
The priest that hasn't been able to die because he's actively cursed, yeah, he might be a little bit upset right now. But the bigger problem might be the fact that I took someone else's Godstone and put it in the statue's hands.
Whose Godstone is currently in the statue's hands? Is it Calder?
Maybe.
You took the God of Winter and you put his Godstone in the God of War's hand?
Well, I mean...
And they didn't notice and like take it away when they just put all the other Godstones?
I mean, they're not stupid enough to touch other people's... But look. The ceremonies were going on. They were preparing to curse my brother. I wasn't going to let it happen. I wasn't going to let him live a life of misery and become some poor soul set to kill everyone in his path. So I might have taken someone else's Godstone and put it on the statue so that they wouldn't notice for a little while.
Did your brother get cursed by Calder?
He didn't touch the stone, so no.
Okay, so walk me through this. How long ago was this? Because you started this whole cascade.
100 years ago?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So 100 years ago, so first you took the Godstone of Calder from his temple,
Yeah.
and then you took Scavleth's Godstone and you removed it, and then you replaced Calder's Godstone.
Yeah.
Were you just walking around with Godstones in like burlap sacks for a little bit there?
Maybe.
I mean, like, honestly, hats off to you. That is inventive. I do respect the hustle. I really do.
I remember there was a bit of a, people were a little bit upset when they realized that it was a rock that Calder was holding and that Seda was holding the rock, Godstone, and the priests couldn't touch it when they were trying to take the Godstones down.
Yeah, that's valid.
And then they were really mad because they were trying to figure out how long ago it had happened.
Wow, so you got away with this for a while.
I mean, I eventually told old man Crit. He knew.
So, what again? Was it you? Who came up with the idea of like making it right by putting the Godstone back, or
I
because I thought you
figured
couldn't physically leave the ship.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super can't.
Okay. That's what I thought. Huh. So you realize you're probably not going to be replacing the Godstone, right?
Oh, I know.
All right. Were you just trying?
None of my idiot captains have put the stone back.
So
And then when all this shit went down, I kind of knew that it was going to have to be one of the last stones. Otherwise, you might be in some tough shit.
why would we be in tough shit?
Because there's going to be a very angry priest when you get there.
He's met Gorith, right?
Yeah.
Gor. I feel like he'd really enjoy an angry priest, to be honest.
I don't think you've met High Priest Zeth'kur.
I have not met. Okay, what is his name? High Priest.
Zeth'kur.
Zeth'kur.
Zetnar.
So High Priest Zeth'kur is understandably peeved that you removed the Godstone that was under his protection, and then therefore he has been cursed for.
You've seen what happens to Olegu when he gets mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, High Priest Zeth'kur is always mad.
So I'm gonna level with you. We've got some Godstones we need to put back. We have Tolamna and Dohaki.
Look, I just want you to place the other ones first because those are probably 100 times safer that we're gonna deal with.
So-
when we get to my help.
You would like us to go ahead and replace Tolamna, Tolamna, and Dohaki, and then go to Scatho, replace Scatho, grab Calder's Godstone, and then put Calder's Godstone back.
Yeah,
And then we've got to figure out where the fuck Vessy's is.
yeah,
And we're gonna have to sail straight into that storm.
probably.
Okay, that'll be really fun. I'm fine with that. I appreciate your honesty and your willingness to share those with me.
I wasn't gonna tell that fucker anything after he touched the stone. Stupid idiot, I was trying to prevent anyone from touching it.
Yeah, he's big dumb.
Went and got himself cursed. And they're all gonna think he's blessed, the stupid idiots.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Maybe we can.
Do you hear this, brother?
Maybe we can. No, we would definitely not be standing over his room. Give us some credit.
Did he stealth over? Is he listening?
You haven't said I'm awake yet.
Yeah, he's not awake yet. This is a conversation, in all honesty. And I woke up
There's
first
gonna be a
thing.
completely separate conversation.
What I'm thinking is maybe we let Olegu lead the charge when we go to Scatho, because they're gonna think that he's blessed.
You do what you want.
Instead of that, or maybe like we'll just become wisps of wind again.
I mean, technically they can't hurt you if you tell them you're trying to get to the temple.
Why?
So I come from a tribe of warriors who very much like to start wars and slaughter other people. And the problem is when we took possession of the temple 350 years ago now, we had to swear an oath that we would never bar anyone access from a temple of the gods.
So if we say that we are pilgrims looking to go to Scatho's temple, they will, by law, have to let us through?
Yeah, they'll escort you by armed guard to the doors, and then they'll escort you by armed guard out when
Okay.
you're done.
Do they monitor...
And you won't get a moment alone while you're inside the temple.
Okay. So they will fully see me take down Calder's Godstone and replace Scatho's Godstone.
Yeah. They probably know it's not Scatho's Godstone in there, but they're probably not going to tell anyone. So I think everybody knows at this point.
Well, no, because recently I was asking if they had any leads on where Calder's Godstone is, and nobody knew. So you did succeed there.
Okay.
That's quite impressive. You've really played a long con here. Alright. I mean, objectively, this changes very little of our plans, and in reality, like, you telling me where Calder's Godstone is makes my life a little bit easier right now, which I do appreciate. I really do appreciate.
So, do you mind talking to the others about it?
I do not think that there's any force in this world that will stop the conversation that Olegu wants to have with you. I'm sorry. If you would like me to be here, to be a body in the room, to be present, to stand between the two of you, I can absolutely do that. He can't do jack shit to you.
That's what you think.
You are piloting Olegu. If you would like, I will put my whole ass body in between the two of you while you have that conversation. But I do not think that there is any...
I've never been one for the use of human shields before, but this might be a first.
Well, it wouldn't be a human shield if it makes you feel better. It would be an Atlantean merc shield. It's fine.
A princess shield.
Heir apparent.
The shiny lie.
He's not your shiny. Oh, Val? Val had a strategic release of information.
Oh, great. Now Tiny knows that lies are just strategic releases of information.
So, Val did lie, but let's also realize that when asked the questions, Val gave us the truth without any fight. And I'm having this conversation directly in front of Val, based on the guidelines that I have read in my parents' book.
Okay, but here's my question. Did Val lie?
Val didn't tell us the whole truth.
There you go.
Val didn't tell us the whole truth. And Val suggested some things that were actually not possible. Probably to get us off her tail. She really doesn't like Olegu.
That's putting it mildly.
Just like you don't really like Olegu.
It's
No. Olegu's not shiny.
No.
He's black.
Mm-hmm.
He's dull.
Mm-hmm.
technically green.
He is dull. No, you are dull. As someone can read your aurora. Dull.
Aurora, not Aurora.
That's true. I can do both things. Well, Val, thank you for your honesty. You got any other surprises you want to let me in on?
You can't tell the group.
Okay.
But do you know how cursed souls work?
Act like I don't, for the purpose of this conversation, because whatever understanding I have is going to be insignificant compared to yours.
So, cursed souls are born when a soul dies with a life mission. My life mission was to keep the stone away until my brother had lived a long, full life and died, and then I was going to replace the stones.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only reason that I'm stuck in this world now.
Is because you needed to replace the stone,
Yes.
but you won't be able to physically replace the stone.
And none of my stupid captains have helped.
So when we replace the Godstone, he will cease to exist?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
I wanted to see you guys through the majority of this, but I think at this point it's time that the stone is replaced.
Alright. Is there anyone that you would want to say a last goodbye to, or... Like, I respect your decision in this.
No, and I would kind of prefer that the others not knew.
Will you have a body?
Yes?
You
It will
realize,
probably be just as skeleton as this one is now.
you realize that, yeah. You realize that Olegu will probably try and reanimate your skeleton?
I have to know where it is.
But you have to know where it is. So, if you want, if you don't mind a burial, let's see. What we can do is you can lay yourself in your bed and like wrap yourself in your bedding, or in a rug. Either way, I don't particularly care. And my first task when I get back to the boat can be to throw that rug overboard. So you can't find your body.
I mean, I've seen some really cool magic. Could you, like, set me on fire or something?
Oh, I could probably do that, yeah.
Okay. Because I don't want that fucker to have anything to do with my body.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you were going to say. But he's also really he phrases things very delicately. That leaves a lot of wiggle room if you're willing to close one eye, turn your head to a 45-degree angle, and squint in a low light setting where you can't really see shit. So, yeah, I'll do my best to set your body on fire, but barring that, you cool if I just, like, eat it over the edge? Yeah, okay, cool, excellent. Maybe we can...
Can you write, like, DNR on my forehead or something so he knows he's not allowed to resuscitate?
/R.
Reanimate?
Yeah, we can start there.
DNRR.
DNR. I'm gonna grab a pen and I'm going to write DNR/R on her forehead. That work?
Yeah.
Cool.
And if they ask, it's just because I don't want to repeat a crux.
I think that's valid. I think that's a very valid concern. No, I appreciate your honesty, and hopefully we can put your soul to rest. Because I know that you've been here for a long time, and Old Man Crick is the only one who was even moderately helpful.
Yeah.
I do have a question, though. Do you happen to know anything about who my brother was married to? Because apparently she's dead. And it seems insensitive to ask him.
I mean, I know that he married.
Alright, cool. Well, because at one point I was just like, hey, so, have you tried to continue the line? And he's like, my wife and I tried, and it never quite worked. And I was like, ooh, rough topic, moving on. So, just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, that's fine. Well, thank you for your time this morning, and I think our plan is to go hit up the other two areas we need to go before heading over to Zeth'kur.
Well, I wish you luck.
Well, thanks. You're probably going to be the one that's steering the ship.
Yeah. When do you want to take off?
Is everybody on board?
I slept on board.
Oh,
Sleep on board?
Let me go see if Zordon is on, because otherwise his wife is in Sanctuary, and apparently they just got to know each other intimately for the first time right before he left for, 4 weeks. So I would be very surprised if he's on board right now.
Alright, just let me know when you're ready to set sail.
We'll do. And
You're awake now.
I think we're gonna head first to... Where are we going?
That's on your door.
Oh.
What was the plan?
What does that say? What is that word?
5 pounds of lavender lily blossom.
Good lord.
I'm concerned because I don't know what's happening.
I have more power now.
So it's gonna
I'm
be
even more
Lord-
concerned.
Can Lord be nosy?
Lord Counselor be nosy.
Where's Scouthlog?
Because I'm curious, so I get to.
Oh, Scouthlog is right there. Cool, so we would probably go up to Zeth'kur first, over Senior Ford, Scouthlog, and then we can replace Colders. Yeah. Because I accidentally hit Olegu over the head. So I think the plan is to come up here, because we're currently here, and this is the next closest place we have to replace a Godstone. Cut over to Nya Ford, because that's where another one is, and then replace Scathogs. We'll get the Scathogs.
Alex, what'd you
And then
do?
put
I didn't do
Colders back.
anything.
Mida, however.
Sounds good.
Alright, do you leave the ship to go find our friend?
No, but I do go knock on his door and see if he's there.
I would probably made a point to wake up early so I could make it back to the ship before I left.
So I see him coming back like he's had it's not a walk of shame, but it's kind of a walk of shame.
It's not a walk of shame.
He might
a
have
walk
skipped
of pride.
He's gonna skip to his step.
I rolled a natural 20. There's a big skip to it.
Alright.
There is no shame in that walk.
You're back. Cool.
It's like a
Hell and
chicken.
no wit. Well, what?
Well,
Did you
what?
sleep at all?
Of course I did.
Actually, I don't even want to know the answer to that. Don't mind me. I'm
I don't even care if Gorth tries to sniff me this time.
Why did Gorith try to sniff you?
I don't know, but it is a lovely morning, and I am ready to free the realm.
What are you looking for, Elizabeth?
I was just trying to see if you had regular Dr. Pepper.
We do not.
It is indeed a wonderful day to.
Are we ready to shove off, as it were?
I think everybody else is on board, so yeah, I guess so.
Is anybody else on deck?
No, I'm not on deck yet.
I'm in my room.
Going to be below deck.
Val is moving about and taking care of ropes and getting ready to set off.
Hey Val, we're gonna head for Zeth'kur first.
Heard!
To Zeth'kur, and a good morning to you, my good miss. And I'm gonna kind of spin her like in a dance.
Who?
Val. Like I'm kind of like doing like a happy dance. Anyway,
She like freezes when you're done and like gives you a weird look and then goes back to
I'm
like
gonna
doing
make sure
it.
that the others are awake and up and at 'em.
When there's nobody within 5 feet of Val, I'm just gonna walk up behind her and be like, "We will be talking soon," and then walk away.
Do I
It's
clock
really
that?
ominous. Oh boy.
What is?
I mean, you try to make it as like discreet as possible, right?
Yes, with 12.
So I clock it, and I'm just gonna look at Val and be like, "Atlantean shield, let me know."
Okay.
Okay.
You never know when. You never know where.
You
Alright.
wait too long.
Have we verified that she's on the ship before I start moving?
She did say she's in her room.
Yeah, she's in her
Okay.
room. Yep.
Alright. So Val is going to take off. It's probably another you're looking at.
During those 7 days, there's gonna be a second Olegu made.
Oh,
Of
God.
course there is.
Nice.
Simulacrum.
Yep.
Yep.
Does it have its own initiative if it enters combat?
I think it shares mine. I'll have to double check the spell. I gotta make a copy of Olegu on my character sheet so I can keep the spells tracked differently.
That's kind of scary.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Right. So, just real quick, what all do you guys end up doing over the course of the 7 days?
Besides Olegu making a simulacrum.
Yes, besides Olegu making a simulacrum.
I imagine it's a 7-day version of that part at the beginning of like Treasure Island where he's singing on the ship. So
Okay.
there's a lot of me just like on like I don't know like the bow and then the sails just like holding on
Do you
to
end
my
up?
arm and
Do you end up like? Do you end up helping Val with like moving ropes and whatnot, and you're just like singing and dancing as you're doing it?
yes.
24 hours into the journey, everyone turns into a skeleton, including you.
Oh,
I want to see your reaction because nobody warned him ahead of time.
not at all.
Nobody gave you any warning.
Well, you
So
would have
what's-
seen Val as a skeleton.
He would, but he has like you deal with skeletons.
So where am I?
So you wake up and see yourself first, or do you see somebody else?
No, he
Yeah.
wakes up in bed and he wakes up and he just realizes he's a skeleton.
God, hippo skeletons are terrifying.
Yeah, they are.
Congratulations, you're now a predator!
Alright, give me a second. So I just wake up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna yell first. So it's probably gonna wake everybody up. First, where am I sleeping? Is there actually
Where are
empty,
you sleeping?
Is
Yeah.
there actually an empty bedroom?
Yeah,
Yeah, we do have an
You
extra
get
room,
you
yeah.
get you get Crux's old room.
you could have Crux's old room. There were also more bedrooms that were not being used on the second floor. So if you want a larger room, you could take Crux's old room, or you could get a smaller bunk on the second deck.
Okay, probably the second deck.
Okay.
So there's
Yeah,
like a
the room
completely
that the
unused
Minotaur
room.
slept in.
Yeah,
Okay, so pretty much unused.
which is like right next to mine, so I will definitely hear you yell.
Yeah. I'm gonna scream and then I'm gonna come running out the door. Start pounding on the nearest door, which is I guess yours.
Yeah?
Wake up!
And then you see you're looking right at another skeleton.
Shit!
Oh, right. Sorry. So, hey, wait. Okay, so we had work done on the ship to make it go a little faster.
As she says this, you see a little tiny kraken skeleton pop up behind her shoulder.
Olegu, some other changes to be made, including a spectral hull. So the good news is you don't need to eat or drink when you look like this, or sleep.
Backing away.
But unfortunately, we are all skeletons. Sorry, we should have told you. That's a lot. It was a lot the first time we realized it as well. So you didn't let any of us know. Do you want me to try and convince you?
Okay. No, he's not convinced. He's totally convinced you're lying. I wrote that one on my insight. So he's gonna turn around and run upstairs. Holy shit, we're being fucking attacked! And I grab a spear and I get ready. Who's on deck? Anybody?
I'm gonna open my door to see
What
what's
time of day
going
is
on.
It's morning. So it's 24 hours after we took off.
Oh, we don't want to. Yeah, it's the period where
You
we
do hear singing
You're
from the
probably right.
masts.
Oh, yeah.
For the where?
Like the masts.
Like how high up are you?
Like as I'm unfurling the sail, I'm like pulling down. I'm like singing on my way down.
What are you singing?
I just imagine you like swinging down from a rope as a skeleton and then
That's what
zipping down
that's
to
kind
the
of what
bottom.
so what are you singing?
I working on the railroad.
Okay. And you're a skeleton, right?
Yep.
Yes, but there is a there's still the corn sheath on my back.
That's right, because you've been turned into a zombie. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna throw a spear at you. So, I mean, roll initiative or just roll it?
Roll to hit.
Okay.
We'll deal with that initial hit. And then, yes, you'll have to roll initiative.
Alright. So now one, that's what they do.
They might need some help.
Does a 25 hit?
Jeez!
Surprisingly, yes.
in a shocking turn of events.
I'm just throwing one of my javelins at you, just a +1 javelin. No big deal.
Just a +1.
It's only gonna hurt a little bit. Okay. It's a 12 damage.
Yeah.
As one of my javelins hits you perfectly. Right in the chest.
I'm gonna cast Farmer's Rebuke.
Farmer's Rebuke!
You hear a voice in your head, that's my friend.
Oh
Make a
my
dex
dude.
save.
Dex save? 4.
You need a 17. You're gonna take 14 fire damage. As the sheep just instinctually just retaliates.
Alright, roll initiative.
Okay, so we're still in combat because
my
I'm not
dear.
convinced. I'm convinced these are bad guys. I mean,
There's some curse on you.
Cardic inspiration, please.
Ooh.
almost. You get advantage of it.
I think all I would do is open the door, look out, and then just.
Since he came to my door first, can I also roll initiative? Because I know that at least something is going on.
Because you probably would have followed him up
You
anyway.
definitely know
Yeah.
something's going on.
Well, I was just following at a sedate pace, and then I heard the javelin throw.
Okay. So what's your total?
My total is 24.
That's 26.
Okay.
Lynn, what's yours?
16!
Mine's 19, because I'm going to be using this time for other things. While people are distracted.
Oh, you're gonna go talk to Val? God damn it, Olegu. You realize there is a D in R/R on her forehead.
I can't kill her.
Okay.
Alright, top of round 1, Gorith.
Bonus action, rage. Like screws being slowly eroded by the undead. I wonder this is the turtles doing. We're gonna take another chuck at you.
Can't wait for you to see a skeletal turtle. And technically, it is my doing.
Yeah, it is. Terrible, terrible torture.
So for another spear attack, a 24.
Yeah, that is.
Spicy.
How much did the previous one hit for?
12.
Okay.
12 piercing damage. And then this one's going to hit for... That feat, is it an action or a bonus action, or is it no action? So I think with the great weapon thing, it's on your turn when you hit.
The great weapon thing is, I think it just happens. The
Yeah.
other one,
Bless you.
the one that the blessing, that's an action.
Okay, so the actual blessing is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. However,
Well, I would probably let you use it as a bonus action because of what it does. But I know you already used your bonus action, so that doesn't change anything now.
okay. Well, it's going to be 15 plus another 5 because I'm going to use my ancestral stuff.
Okay.
So you see one of my ancestors kind of just appear and like give it a little bit more speed
Okay.
as it stares at you with hate. Which is going to do another 5 damage. So it's 20 damage in total.
Okay.
And then that's it. Wait, I have 2 attacks. So,
Yeah, you do.
keep forgetting. Crux and Orion still only hit 1.
It's because they're spellcasters.
Okay. Alright, so this one. Good. So he's gonna take another javelin out of his sheath, whatever you want to call it, holster.
Yep.
And this one looks a little different.
Uh-huh.
It's got like a big old lightning bolt on
Oh
it.
boy.
Looks pretty cool.
I know what this is.
Watch
Get
your
it.
old man work.
Aim there. Yeah, exactly. Good zoo shit.
This is not good at all.
Oh no. I'm assuming a 15 doesn't hit.
Nope. 15
Okay.
assists.
So I throw and I miss. And that's my turn.
Alright. Stratos, what are you going to do?
Okay, so the skeletal thing is a magical effect, correct?
Get
Correct.
your demon.
So I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on myself
Get your demon.
to make the effect stop, and then it'll start again in
24
hours. So I'll turn back to normal, touch myself. Stop. It's just a magical effect. I know you've experienced a lot of weird stuff here recently. Ouch. But we are not really skeletons.
Okay.
And I can make a persuasion check.
No, I have nat 20 on my insight,
Okay.
so I believe it. I confessed. Okay, well I'm gonna disengage then.
Okay.
If that ends combat.
Somebody should have told you, but I'm sorry. I have been distracted
That was really funny, though.
for obvious reasons.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Look, I'm a fucking skeleton.
It's just when you're on the ship. Once we get off the ship, you'll go back.
But when I got on before, I wasn't like this.
It takes
Everybody was fine.
It takes 24 hours. Well, I mean, you notice how Val was automatically a skeleton.
I just thought that was the way she looked. That's the first time I met her.
No, yeah, somebody should have informed you, and I apologize. I've been on cloud 9. Lynn just got crowned. Artemis is doing arts and crafts, and who knows what Olegu's doing.
Arts and crafts.
I was really good in there. Threw it pretty hard.
It's a good thing in the circus I've learned how to move my my internal organs.
It's a good thing that's where I was aiming. You know, you were skeleton. I was like, hey, that should work.
I'm
Well,
I
sorry
also-
about attacking you.
likewise. I'm sorry that you had to experience Crux's wrath firsthand.
That was strange. I heard a countryman talking to me in my ear.
Yes, but are you good?
Did your other
concern-
javelin go off the boat?
I know, I was going to ask. Did it go out the boat or because he was on the mast? I was kind of aiming out there. Did it kind of just ding?
It's not like you crit failed, so it just landed. It probably landed on like the railing or something.
Can I
or just shy
grab
of it?
While he's like pulling
Yes.
the.
Let's go.
Where's Val?
Let's go with the others.
Steering the boat. Where else?
Can I have a back bump?
Yeah, absolutely. How are you feeling?
He's still looking at your skeleton.
Give me a second. I'm gonna jump off the side of the boat.
And it's funny because when you watch her jump off, like as she leaves the ship, you watch her like head first as she's diving, like the skin come back.
And then I'm gonna clamber back on. I do have a mermaid tail though, so I'm gonna sit on the edge and slowly use shape water to pull it off of myself.
Have I seen that yet?
You've seen merge before.
You're right, but not.
But you've never
I didn't
and
know
Atlantean
she was the
mer.
murderer.
Yeah, because
Right.
Atlantean birds shift back and forth and normally you can't shift. I also have a tail.
I'm gonna cast Healer's Touch on myself. Get
This,
myself back up to full hit points.
I can't let this a lot.
Do you want to jump off and then I can like pull you back on so you look like yourself again?
No, it's probably
Sometimes
best to just get used to it.
Alright.
But it's a lot.
It is.
I know this kind of stuff existed.
It is. I'm sorry. We definitely should have told you. That was an oversight.
Sorry, boss.
Let's go wake Artymiz and Olegu.
They're not
Wait.
ready.
How
As
close are
you
we
say
to?
that, what were you doing
I'm gonna be downstairs.
downstairs?
At if nobody's downstairs, Val's door.
You better not take that
Mouse.
Godstone.
Steve is. Oh, okay. Alright. Yep, Val's steering the ship and everyone's upstairs now. So, yeah.
This is the second time this campaign your character has attacked my character out of a misunderstanding.
I'm going
You
to
stabbed
cast
me!
Glyph of Warding on Val's door.
That was Darth.
What does it do?
Stratos.
It allows me to, I can either make it explode or I can embed it with a spell. I'm going to embed it with suggestion.
And what is the suggestion?
The suggestion is you will tell Olegu everything about the Stratos stone. Alone and immediately. And the trigger for it goes off is when Val opens her door. She'll have to make a saving throw. But whenever she goes to her room next, that'll happen.
Clever girl.
Yeah, I'm just
Nice.
thinking that.
Nice
I
destruction.
don't know that she's gone to her room much since the hole.
But he doesn't know that.
Right.
Therefore,
She has to go eventually.
Yeah,
And
she'll
he
have to
can
go
wait.
eventually. Because basically every time you guys have found her, she's never been in her room.
It's true.
It's the PTSD.
I'm really excited for this.
I can also hurt her by being in the same area and she'll try and avoid me eventually.
She's gonna go to her room when we're not on the ship, and she's not gonna be able to complete the suggestion.
Then she'll be waiting at my door.
That'll be creepy. Everybody else seems like what?
Like an Oblivion NPC.
I'll just roll every day to see if she goes to her room. I think it's all good.
I will
call.
be hovering near her whenever possible. If she's steering ship, just leaning on the rail back there.
She's going to ignore you. She can't stand you.
Eventually, she'll need alone time.
Especially with you creep. It'd be even faster.
What are you gonna do with that bag of stuff?
Wouldn't you like to know? I'm holding on to it.
Alright, what else do folks do?
I sent you a message, but
Also, keep in mind, Olegu wasn't there
I
for
can
that.
just ask you also.
You have no idea what it's supposed to be for.
Over the 7
Yeah, she doesn't know
days,
that.
Artemis wants to get
Know that.
inspiration from the bag of holding and create a belt of many pockets, which I sent you the information I found about it. So how you said a couple sessions ago we can only carry 8 potions on hand, being able to carry 64 potions on hand at a time.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, she's the potion lady.
She is a potion lady.
And it's instead of the bag of holding, so I would take the idea
true.
from the bag of holding, so I would just have a belt that I could reach in and grab the different potions.
No, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot to read.
And nobody want to read that much.
I mean, it sounds cool. Especially since potions is how you use your magic. So it makes sense to have a lot of those.
Yeah.
And you do make a sacrifice. You lose the bag of holding. Which is a really good item.
Create a black hole.
Oh no.
My boy.
Olegu's long-term plan.
My boy. You do have 2, don't you?
He has 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
how many?
4?
I have 4.
Oh my god.
So when Nessie gets to be too much,
Goodness gracious.
Oh god.
It's not confirmed, but I have fears.
I also do no plane shift.
Yeah, play shit. Oh shit. Oh boy.
I guess I'm okay with it mostly because it makes you sacrifice some movement in order to retrieve something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a listed condition.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna say we'll stick with that, and I'll let you have the belt.
Okay. Yeah, and I know it says 64 extra dimensional pouches, and then behind it has 7 more, 8, but I'd rather just stick with 64 total.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Sick.
At least one time in this journey, I'd like to cast Augury.
What is that?
It's a fun one.
It is a really fun one.
So, to reach what it does. So, by casting gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out ornate cards, or employing some other divining tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
The DM chooses from the following possible omens. I don't really understand these.
Let me see.
Like, I mean, I guess it just says, like, you get to choose if it's good results, bad results, or good and bad results,
Or neither
or
good,
nothing.
or neither bad.
Right, just nothing. Nothing, especially good or bad. So I'm going to ask you... So I'm reaching out to my god in particular, because I do have a god. So I'm reaching out to my whore.
What is the spell called again?
Whore.
Augury.
Oh, the spell, okay. My god is called whore. I'm reaching out to my whore.
Okay, well, how do you spell?
Augury.
Oh, yeah. Augury. Augury. So I'm taking little baby bones. I don't know if anybody's around to see me do it, but I do it on deck. I'm trying to do it kind of discreetly. I'm just rolling my baby bones.
You taking the pellet bones? The bones
No,
from the
they're
pellets?
my own baby bones. They're divine. They're divine baby bones.
Bones from a baby?
That's what it looks like.
Did you get a message saying, "Are you serious?"
A few babies, actually. Definitely a few babies worth of baby bones.
Hold on.
Baby.
Okay. So you're looking to see whether the outcome is going to be good or bad for your.
Yep. For whatever action I plan to take.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Do you need Claritin?
No, I already took some.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Cool.
Okay. Go for it.
You good? Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Oh boy. Just trying to figure out. I think I'm going to cast it once per
Big hand
short
back
rest.
order.
Okay. So I'm going to take my little baby bones.
Okay.
I'm going to toss them. And
This is when it would be cool if you'd taken out the runes.
the runes from the that would be cool. So I'm asking. So what time of the day is it right now?
We'll go with midday.
Midday? Okay. So I want to know what would be the results if I asked Artemis to go to lunch with me.
Oh,
Good question.
So I'm asking my whore.
you're what?
My whore. He's my god.
You need a
Oh.
His
text.
name's Horus, the god of whore. God of vengeance. H-O-A-R.
Is it likely, unlikely, or is it equally as unlikely as
Yeah.
likely?
So I'm reading the Wait, what?
Unlikely.
I
Oh,
need her to
okay.
respond so that I
Okay,
can
okay,
respond to you.
Okay, I got you.
Because I'm the one who gives you the result.
What's a persuasion check that you would do?
No, you can't.
No.
You can't.
I can't roll for it because I'm not actually
It's
doing
just
anything for it.
for it's
An
just for
idea.
Sue.
Yeah, it's like how.
Just flat straight.
Like,
What do you think your character
could
would
be
do?
like a
hypothetical.
scale of 1 to 10, maybe. How
Yeah.
likely it would be.
There you go. So, like, what would the result be? Would it be like 10, you slam the door in my face and tell me to leave?
I like
That'd
that's
be a
your
1.
10.
Or a 1? Yeah. And then 10.
Excellent. She said yeah.
Or a 1, you kill me.
Or what?
Stab me in my chest.
Commitment!
We'll take one of the potions
So what was the
poured down my
question?
throat.
Would you go out?
To lunch.
To
If
lunch.
what would be the result if I knocked on your door and asked you to lunch?
Doesn't have to be romantic. Could
Yep. Just asking you to lunch, colleague to another. So hypothetically, if
Completely unromantic.
you came to your
Peak
door,
D&D, asking your girlfriend and or wife on a date in character.
You never asked me on a date.
and,
I haven't asked anybody on a
And I
date.
haven't.
and doing it
Your goal is to be unromantic.
by communicating with me.
You get nothing from your stuff, from your
This
phone.
is nothing.
Except your next character. He's pure romanced.
It's nothing. Okay. Oh God, why have you forsaken me? My whore has abandoned me. I'll scoop my baby bones into the.
I want to know what kind of baby bones there are.
Are you around? No. Are you in your room? Okay.
No, I'm around Val.
Put my baby bones away and continue out my day.
Can I send to Kai throughout this 7 days or so?
Yes, you can.
Does that hurt or would it feel good?
Both.
Okay.
What's the other name we're going to again?
Yours, buddy.
Ah.
Zeth'kur.
Why are we going to Zethkur?
For a place.
Oh, that's where the thing is?
Mhm.
I completely missed that.
I'm pretty
I've
sure
been
that's
busy
where the
plotting
temple
revenge.
is. Isn't it?
Huh?
That's where the temple is, isn't it?
Yeah, on
Okay.
northern Zeth'kur.
Thank you.
Same place where the turtle dragon was.
Yep. Slain.
Where I
That'll
was
be an interesting
avenged.
sight.
Alright.
I'm really excited for you to get there and not recognize any of it, and then realize that it was a different dragon turtle. And you're not actually from Atlantis. So you commissioned the death of the dragon turtle, and it's like, oops, wrong one.
This would be a place that would have multiple of those. There's
I'll
like
kill 'em all.
16 shrines to
Gotta kill
gods.
them all.
Okay.
God.
Olegu.
Jeezy.
But just kind of like,
Anything specific?
well, obviously all my messages are gonna end at okay, love you, bye.
So you're just generally talking with him.
Giving updates like, because we hadn't actually like hammered out a plan, just like heading to Turtle homeland. Hope to see historic sites, like everything in really bad code, and then leading up with like lead on when winter is coming, or where winter is coming. Stay safe. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay.
To the
Alright.
little fungus that comes through.
So, anything else that's happening over the course of the next 7 days?
Does Val go to her room at any point?
That's what I'm rolling for. I'm rolling for the rest of the days now. She does eventually go to her door. What does she roll?
It is a... What is that spell?
Val, where are you? I need your character sheet.
Is she good intelligence or wisdom saving too?
It's gonna be Wisdom 18.
Is she wise? How wise is Val?
When I find her sheet.
I mean, what
I would
is
love
Val?
to have blessed
Is she
her.
just an NPC or does she actually have? Is she like a class?
I think she's a class.
She's a classic gal.
She is. What class is she? I wonder.
I know she likes guns. Maybe Ranger? Or Fighter?
Or Artificer.
Or... Don't think Artificer.
Rogue.
Rogue?
Gunslinger from like Fighter.
She's a gunslinger.
She's from the Dark Tower series.
Well, there's a gunslinger in the
Oh, I know.
one that I used for the campaign. I'm trying to find her character.
Like Pete?
Yeah, I was gonna say she's the second best gunslinger on the planet.
Absolutely not. She's the best.
She'll be once quantum son of Pete.
Oh dear.
Got found the first.
I feel like it'd be a sitcom.
Quantum
Right
will
on
cast
Quantum,
Pete.
a fucking killer droid.
Actually, I really want to see that. I really want to see Quantum
19 on the
Captivate.
die plus 4.
Damn you, Val.
Does she know that the spell's been cast on her?
Yep.
Oh, she knows. She's pissed.
I hope she's pissed. I'll do it again. I got days.
Will you know that it's been done though?
I'll check it every day.
Oh dear.
Yeah, except now she's not going to go back to her
Oh,
door.
the next time will be on the steering wheel.
At some point, I'm gonna see Olegu just like slinking around, and I'm like,
That's just what Olegu does.
can I help you?
Can you?
Can I?
No, not this time.
So that was day 4.
Can I get into Val's room to grab Stethos Godstone?
So where do you next place the thing?
On the steering wheel.
When? Day 5?
Probably.
What happens if somebody else touches it?
It's specifically, I can set the conditions
Oh,
with Val.
gotcha. He touches the steering. Tell me everything you know.
Nothing at all. Leave me alone.
15, 16, 17, 18. What was it I
Beats
had
it,
to
beats
make?
it. 18.
Beats it.
I will keep doing it.
Okay, so
On
before
the steering
you
wheel?
I'll switch it up.
before you do that,
Next one might be on the staircase leading up to the
You
steering
might
wheel.
hear Val screaming curses at Olegu at some point.
before you do that, can I do something? Can I go into Val's room with her permission and get Stratos Godstone?
Yes.
Okay. Because after I noticed that Olegu was sneaking around, I'm suspect.
I'm not sitting around, I'm just staying uncomfortably around Val.
But you are also periodically walking through the second.
We take watches. It'll be when y'all are asleep.
You don't sleep now, thanks to you.
Oh, even better.
That's true. Why can't I go to sleep? It's like wide awake.
You can sleep if you want, you just don't need to.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so day 7.
It's on the stairs going up to the steering wheel. About 3 steps.
Were you able to get it?
I assume so.
She beats it. So later that day, you guys end up at the Isle.
I can keep trying every day.
Val is very annoyed right now, just FYI.
That's fair.
She might have made threats to you that she might eventually just go sit in the watchtower and never come down.
That's fair.
She doesn't need to eat, sleep, drink, or anything else, so thanks to someone.
Would Val want an arcane lock for her door?
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't...
Unfortunately, that's fair. I will take
Unlocked.
over. I will take over steering for Val, so that she can get some much needed space from Olegu. And if Olegu tries to follow her up to Orion's perch, I will yank him down and say no. People deserve their personal space.
I'll just be leaning against the ladder.
I love that Val's basically just hiding from you with her tail between her legs.
Olegu. Don't you have somebody? Olegu the second? Don't you have? Yeah, there's gonna be a 12-hour period where you disappeared. You can't menace Val.
Mhm.
Don't you have other places to be?
No.
Come stay with me. I'm gonna walk you back. I'm gonna link arms and walk you back over to the steering wheel, so that way we can chat.
I don't go.
All right, strength. I'm testing strength rolls.
You're gonna force me?
Are we there yet?
Uh-huh.
I just want to see if she forces him off the wheel first.
It's a rollies. It's an 8 to an 8.
I have a +0. How do we get a rollies? You gotta beat a nat 20.
I mean, technically, I do.
But it's rollies.
Yeah.
You do not take me.
Alright. So, you guys eventually come upon the Isles, and you sail past the shore of southern Zeth'kur, and you dock on the Isle of northern Zethkur. And as you pull around, you guys are on...
Oh, shit.
You guys come up, and you go around this way, and then up to southern Zethkur, so you're on this side of the tip of the isle. And when you get there, you end up docking the boat, or beaching the boat, on a sandy shoreline. And as you walk up in the grasses towards the top of the sandy beach, you see a giant dragon turtle pinned to the ground by ropes and chains that has clearly been slaughtered. Its shell partly torn off.
That really stinks.
Yes, it is very stinky right now. It's clear that wildlife has gotten to it in the last 2 weeks since its slaughter.
Just to clarify, this is the dragon. Do I recognize the dragon turtle from my scry?
Yes. But it's in much worse shape, comparatively. The kill is not as fresh.
Rest in peace, my good friend.
Artemis, how's your nose? This must be. This is terrible for me. I can only imagine how bad it is for you.
I'm not breathing.
Roll a con save.
Anybody close to me has a +5 on saves.
Oh, that makes
Within
it
10 feet.
5.
that makes it a 23.
That's it.
So you're okay.
Probably all of us. 20, I also rolled a 23.
Then you're okay.
Natural 20 for 29.
You're okay.
It's a 3 plus 15.
Holy
so-
shit!
You're okay.
I would really love
Hang
to
on.
have Wanderers
Con
up see
save.
horrific.
So I have 3
right
plus
now.
5 for 8, but I also have a couple other things that do stuff for me, so it's
You
going to be
give
higher.
you give yourself a +2,
so
and she gives you a +5.
Mhm.
So you had a +12,
Plus
On
the
your
3. So 15.
15.
You're barely okay, but you're okay.
Nice.
Your stomach might be rolling a bit.
You do have a more sensitive nose than any of the rest of us.
It's true.
So it makes sense.
I'm going to grab a couple stones and magical tinker rosebud scents.
You just taste those up your nose.
Nice.
Little pebbles.
Smells like roses.
You need what you
Do you
need.
like? Do you need me to like mend this for you, or are you good?
I mean, I can mend them myself, but they're pretty cozy.
So I went next to Your Highness.
Yeah.
What's you next?
Oh, we're heading to the temple. Hey, Olegu, do you know where the temple is?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're from here.
Do I know where the temple is? I was young. Do I remember?
Why don't you roll history?
How different does it look?
And when we pass the giant dragon turtle, I am going to kneel and pray.
We got 21.
So yeah, you have a big idea.
Excellent. We're going to use you to navigate. I am going to pray and ask that the dragon turtle be at peace.
Which direction are we headed?
So you guys head due... This is north. So you head due east past the turtle. The turtle stays on your left. And then he swings you up towards the north on a northeasterly path. And basically he just takes you through some high grasses and things. And there's not a lot of wood in, like, wooded area in the area, but there's lots of high grasses. And it only takes you about 20 minutes from the shore to start seeing buildings and to start seeing, like, hand-strewn, like, cobblestone paths, like, roughly made cobblestone paths. And you make your way into what is clearly an old village. Things look a little different to you compared to what they looked before, but you're surprised. You're surprised that things aren't, like, crumbling and decrepit. they actually look to be in good shape. And as you're walking, you realize that there are almost like little shrines outside every door in the village, every house in the village. You guys see like offerings. Like there's food and candles and like wines and flasks and things like that that are laid on the stoops outside of every door. And if this is a smaller, quaint village, basically huts, kind of.
So it seems like people are actually here.
It's
How fresh
completely
is the food?
silent. In fact, anyone who wants to can roll a perception check
I want to.
or a nature check.
Fuck.
30-20.
10.
6.
Not 20.
I have a 19 on the die.
Anyone with a 12 or higher, you will notice that it's completely silent. There is no, you don't hear any wildlife. You hear nothing in this area. It is silent. The only thing that you can hear is the lapping of the waves in the distance. Anyone that rolled a 18 or higher, you will notice that there are, because there's cobblestone, so it's harder to see, but you will notice that there are some footprints, and it looks like people have walked through the village, and you can see the footprints that lead to the mini shrines, and then they walk away.
Do we think these are more like memorials rather than offerings?
Probably.
Fascinating.
Can I roll a religious check to see if I think the people who used to live there, or for like a god in particular?
Roll religion.
21.
21. Okay, so you think that this is for the people. Will you... I want you to roll a separate perception check.
It's gonna be 17.
You get a sense of death, but you feel it like inside all these houses that have the offerings.
Do the houses have windows?
Yes. But they have like window coverings on it. And the windows have been nailed shut.
Are any of the doors locked?
Yes. They all are.
Can I cast Divine Sense? Or I'm going to. So I detect. Sorry, I'm not asking. I just forgot that I don't really get to do this. So as an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So I really just want to see like good versus evil, and if there's been anything affected by the Hallow spell.
What is the Hallow spell again? So I know
It's a long
would be.
spell. There's a lot of different things in it.
Big
Yeah.
old spell.
I don't ever
It's
read
been a
that.
while since I've had to cast it.
Oh, is the thing working?
That's a good question. Let's find out, shall we?
Here, let me look it up.
Is that it?
Thought search. I always forget how to format these.
I just put it in. It's thinking. Alright, you did it too?
Yeah.
Elizabeth there too, that should be going to. Did you do the 5e?
Skynet is thinking. Oh no.
Oh no.
Stop it! Turn it off!
Is that it? Or is that a different thing?
No, that's it.
How?
I am Skynet.
Go figure. Humanity's better than computer.
Shocking.
So it's like if
wait.
there's unholy or holy power infused in the area.
But wait, there's more. Ah. That goes with it too.
This place is unsettling.
Okay, so you get the feeling that there's a hallow space. And even more specifically, you recognize this as an everlasting rest.
What's it look like when you use divine sense?
I'm guessing that I will essentially just kind of like kneel and put a hand on the earth and go really still for a second. And then just kind of like look up. They've been put to rest.
What does that mean? Like they're
Like in
just
a good, in a
dead?
good way or a bad way?
The people here
So it looks like people still live here.
were put to rest.
Who is they?
That didn't really answer my question.
I think there are people who visit periodically to
Oh,
remember those who died.
like it's like a graveyard, or
I think it was
More like a memorial.
more like a memorial.
oh,
Like there was something really
Do-
terrible
do-
that happened
Do
here.
footprints look like dual footprints?
Yes.
Maybe it's your neighbors from South Zeth'kur coming here to pay homage to your slaughtered family.
But yet they kept the slaughterer alive.
People can be remorseful for things.
Maybe he needs to go after Olegu now.
Well, let's not talk like that.
so this is where you're from? Here?
Insight check.
Yes, he's slow.
He's like, as far as I'm aware.
Right. Yeah.
17.
What do you think I'm telling the truth?
Do we think we need more? What's our next step? Do we think we need more divine information?
I want to go in a house.
I mean,
Is there a reason why you want to go in a house?
I need to know.
Are one of
know
these
what?
your houses?
Can you give
That's
me
a
more
good point.
words? I need more words.
Who's being memorialized?
Well,
You wanna-
these.
Okay. You want to see if they are indeed, in fact, memorializing your people, or if it's somebody else who moved here?
Yes.
Why are you looking at me with blown out pupils?
just be careful, but just don't desecrate him. That's a bad omen.
It's true.
It's the Bob the Necromancer. Good day, mate. I'm Bob the Necromancer here for an unboxing.
Dig. I'll go up to a door and cast knock to unlock it.
Okay. You walk into a home that is covered in dust. It's clearly not been lived in or touched in a very long time. And as you walk around the house, you find a bedroom in the back. And laying in the bed are a pair of turtles. It looks like some kind of, almost like an embalming has been done. So they've not skeletonized. If you didn't know better, you'd think that they might be alive. And you recognize them as an old elderly couple that you saw a lot when you were little.
Why are they laying in the bed?
Do you whisper that right behind me? As he says it out loud.
Do you mind rolling history for me?
Stop, boss. That's dirty.
What, true?
I'm using my lucky fortuna for
Then,
that.
do you think we should dispel the hollow spell, or is the hollow spell a good thing? It's a good thing?
That's going to be a 14. With a 1, a 3, and an 8.
Yeah, you didn't get anything from
Someone
that.
did not want to give it to you.
Can I try and sense and see if like the people who cast this had good intentions or not? Because I have thoughts, but
This place gives me the AGs.
Yeah, well, once she's done doing her thing, I think I have something that might help.
Oh, we're gonna stay longer?
I want to look for
We're gonna be
wounds on the
leaving
bodies.
Yeah, we just passed
This
through.
was not a unviolent situation.
Oh, there's wounds. There's wounds, but I mean, to you it looks like the bodies were cleaned up.
Artemis, do you have
They were
any
treated
fun
well.
paladin
You
stuff
can
that could
tell that,
do? Might help.
like, you know how when people are embalmed, they cover the wounds. Something like that has been done. They'll
Why
probably
preserve
more
the
magic.
Do you have
than
something in
anything.
mind?
what? What'd you say? Why preserve the what?
The town.
As a memorial.
Because
Do you
I
say
think
that out loud?
Lynn's a better paladin.
Yes.
You think so?
Because they recognized that what they did was.
Who all followed him into the house? though?
I 100% did.
Gor's like, ah!
No, I'm gonna be respectful in case it was because I don't know. It could have been his house.
Where is my house?
I mean, I
I'll say
can
'cause
cast
you also
protection
hired
from
a
good and
lawyer,
evil.
You know where your house is.
Do you
So-
leave?
I
and
said
go
I
find your
can
house?
cast protection from good and evil.
How long does that last?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
10
going
minutes.
to close the door, but I'm still going to follow him.
Do you guys lock it again?
I can't. Can you?
I can't relock it.
I also have detect,
Unless you can lock it from the inside, then close it, but that's not how old doors work.
but they would have to be within 3.
Hey, so we think locking it might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Artemis, can you lock the door from the outside,
Yeah, with arcane lock, of course.
please? Yeah, that might be a good idea.
And I'm following Olegu as he probably beams away towards his childhood home.
Hey guys, look at this new belt I made. Look, it's a potion. Look, it's another one. Look, it's another one. So many potions, so few pockets.
That's pretty slick. Oh, that's a good song. I'm gonna write that down.
I got a pocket full of potions.
That's actually fun. Alright, so eventually you find the door to your old hut. It's a smaller hut. I'm assuming you unlock it. You're gonna use the spell to unlock it.
No, I'm gonna find a crack in the blinds and Missy step in so they can't follow me.
Do you?
Okay.
I have Misty Step as well.
You follow me?
100% I do.
I will counterspell your Misty step. You're not coming in here.
I will Misty Step again. Are you gonna counterspell? Are you gonna use all of your counter spells today?
I will tell you the first one. Stay out.
Olegu.
If we expect him to respect our wishes, we need to start respecting his.
Why are you talking right now?
He has his childhood at home.
You don't know that.
While he's in there, I have something that may help.
I'm
Don't
gonna walk away.
help
That's right.
him.
Alright, so let's deal
Excited
with
for it.
you first inside and then we'll deal with everyone else. So you inside, you misty step into what was effectively like the front room. Just a small seating area. You can see the kitchen, the eating table. Wasn't much of a kitchen because you had a smaller hut. Inside the kitchen. And in the back you see that there's the 2 bedrooms in the back. In the one, you find both of your parents laying in a bed. And it looks like your bed has been prepared, but obviously no one's in it.
I was gonna freak out if you said I was in my bed.
Your forgotten twin.
This whole campaign, I've been dead the whole time.
You were the zombie. Did I tell you had a level cap? That would be fun. It's just as dusty as the other house you were in. Clearly no one's been inside the home.
I'm just gonna start going through their stuff and looking around.
Okay.
It's Well, I'll do that.
I don't really think you find much.
I was back to.
You might find like 40 or 50 gold max that they might have had laying around. Or in a bag somewhere. Because you have the family tome.
Mhm.
And you have an amulet.
The tome.
So there's nothing really else for you to collect here. Alright, so outside, while he is investigating inside his hut, what happens?
I'm gonna, if you're talking about like what you want to do, I'm gonna move you away from the hut so he can't possibly hear us.
Oh, I was just going to cast a spell.
What?
I was going to cast a spell, maybe get us some directional help.
Oh, God.
Well,
I mean, north is that way.
but maybe you know some information on people that play stuff here.
I understand that. Respectfully, this is Olegu's home. Yeah.
Yes,
I
fourth level.
haven't mentioned it because you guys were focused on his hut. But you guys can see the temple from where you're standing.
Yeah. This is
Just so you don't feel the need to waste the spell.
This is Olegu's home. Likelihood is that he is coming to terms with some stuff.
Well, I meant just learning about people that have been placing shit here.
Oh, I have
Oh,
a very
okay.
good. Do I have? Okay, so this is my hunch, and I want to know if, like, the things that I've noticed will corroborate this or not based on what I've read. I think it's the people from South Zeth'kur who feel bad about what happened are trying to pay homage to it.
Okay.
Would that be? Does that match like the trinkets and stuff that I saw?
I don't know.
Okay.
I want to cast Detect Magic. I'm going to spend 10 minutes in order to do it ritually to find out which spell class casts these spells.
Which spells?
The, like, one that's preserving them, the one that's hollowed the area. Because that will tell me about who did it.
Yeah. Well.
Well, he's taking a while in there, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like could get us some other direction.
Abjuration.
So that way, if we run into these people, we know what to expect.
But you know these are things that clerics and healers can typically do.
That's not the exact layout of the clans, though.
I know. For healing spells, abjuration?
I think Restoration?
Restoration.
Yeah, so
Or
I
is
think
that, no, it's Divination. Restoration isn't actually a spell type.
Yeah, that's all Skyward.
That's Skyrim.
You're right. Oops.
How y'all doing?
hold on.
We all just jumped to Skyrim.
Were Olegu's
That's kinda how my
undead
potions
able to
work.
enter the area?
They were in a different.
I eat all the bad
dimension.
cheese.
Okay. I didn't know
All
if you
those
had
cheese.
like crux out.
Crux hasn't come back out.
Yeah, it's a valid choice.
You just been in my pouch.
Orion?
Alright.
Yeah.
He was in Orion's form.
Again, Crux hasn't come back out because he doesn't exist.
So it would have been abjuration and evocation. That's the other one.
Doing a great job, my child.
Ooh. God, I'm just sending you
Shit,
a
I was just
message.
about to. I was just about to ask for your help.
After I find that out, I'll leave.
I'm always here.
So all of a sudden, you guys see a rolling mist and then, boop, Olegu's there.
Oh no, I just unlocked the front door and walk out.
Oh, I'm sure this is going down.
Are you ready to head to the temple and place the stone?
Do you want anyone to relock the door, or do you just leave it unlocked?
You just leave it unlocked.
Artemis, I think you should relock the door like the other one.
I want to go inside and see what's in there.
God, I sent you a message.
Use your resort. If you go inside, you will die.
Fine. I don't want to lock it though. I'm not wasting any more of my potions.
But the thing is, if we break the circle or the whatever's gone on here,
The je ne sais quoi, some might say.
it could be bad news.
He's got a good point.
You mean
How superstitious are
someone
you?
gets the idea of us being here?
Yes, that could be it.
It's good. You should lock it. Just,
Or
you should lock it.
I might be able to lock it.
Yeah, lock it then, yeah.
Was it magically locked before?
The first one was better. Yeah.
Was it a matter where you were like unlatch it and walk out?
It's just a latch lock.
Okay. I will cast it and just lock it from the outside.
Am I allowed to have one of these?
Mending does
Yeah,
that?
you can have anything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything in there's a whole.
Except
Oh,
the Reese
good.
cups.
Good. So what? That's
Mending is
What-
like fixing something, not like replacing it, because the lock is still functional, and I think that's the problem.
Does it have to specifically be to fix something, or could you?
It
Like,
specifically says something that is broken or damaged.
okay. So you couldn't
Yeah.
take 50-foot rope, and then make because you can take rope, cut it, and then mend it.
Yeah, but
You
you
can
can't
take the
attach
50
to old ropes.
Yeah, you could.
As long as
they're not
it's
considered
no
broken.
larger
It's
than
not
1
broken,
foot
right?
in any direction.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so what do you guys do once he leaves?
Are you ready to go
Uh-huh.
to the temple?
I've been waiting on you.
Is there
Not
anything
one.
around that I can gather and put into vials to use for potions and things?
This is a holy space. If I see you doing that, I will say something.
You're also a
Just
paladin,
some
so
dirt.
You are also a paladin.
You would know, at least, like
This is
I
a
think,
sacred space.
I think you
Specific
mean like
dirt.
right, you're like kind of outside the area.
Yeah.
Outside of this area of like this sacred
Right,
feeling,
something like
I will not
flowers
fight you
growing on the edge, like bushes or anything like that.
Yeah.
She takes the offerings.
Dirt.
on that.
Or,
Oh, Artemis would have a problem with that.
that would be a Zyla. Zyla would do that.
Ooh, meat.
You
Stuff like that.
might find a couple of
Miscellaneous
basic,
things.
basic herbs, but nothing special.
No hag nipples.
Okay.
Or beaver dicks. Alright. So we can see the temple from here? Does it look like just a straight pathway up there that's clear?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But
You guys would notice walking through the town that the town is kind of set up around like a main entrance, all the way out from the entrance, all the way through is like one main path. That main street leads straight up to the temple.
and are there more of these buildings that are lining it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And then you see like little cul-de-sacs and some buildings that look like they might have been shops, but they don't have memorials outside of them. Offerings.
Alright. Are we good to start going, boss?
May I place the stone this time?
Sure.
So
I'm gonna
You're in
hand it to
Atlantean
you.
today?
Huh?
You're in Atlantean today or no?
Yes. I rolled for it and everything. I'm not
You're never gonna be happy.
I'm not turning a half elf when we're playing.
What is the god of again?
Ocean, deep ocean. You know the dragon turtle that you
Yeah,
just
that
killed.
makes sense.
Alright.
It's Dohaki. It's not the ocean. It's
No, it's the. Everything's the deep ocean creatures.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
At least it's not the
Oh my god.
scare the bejesus out of
Goddess of
us.
the deep
That was
sea,
perfect timing.
poetry and
time it went
monsters.
I know, it's insane.
Deep sea and monsters.
Said it a
That's
couple
me and
times.
Nessie right there.
Yeah, it's also the dragon turtle that you just had slaughtered.
That's a normal evolution. Normal provocation between krakens and dragon turtles.
Don't forget it.
So, you're a capable swordsman.
You found that out firsthand.
Yeah, what,
You didn't hit him
That's not true.
with your sword.
That's how good I am.
What the heck?
I mean, you guys,
Sorry, Marty.
I've heard, like, stories about you guys. You guys seen combat and stuff, right? Like, we haven't really seen much since I joined
Everything
you
all
guys.
good?
It's been pretty smooth sailing.
Let's not jinx it.
Well, so you've been through some stuff?
Oh yeah.
How do you, like...
See this scar right here? That's where Crux yeah, that's where Crux stabbed me after a misunderstanding.
Do you see this scar right here? This is where Zordon stabbed me.
Yes, after I stabbed into a mirror and got swapped with my bizarre
Wasn't
world
even
self.
a mirror. It was a puddle on the ground.
That's what I meant.
We have seen combat. We just sometimes getting around it is a little safer.
How do you stay so chipper? You see just
I cry a lot in my
seem
room.
to have crying? Okay.
He got laid.
I lost my virginity, that's
You
true.
got, like,
Yeah, like
I've also died twice, so, you know, other things don't seem like that big of a deal.
when else did you die? You just died once.
Oh, before I met you guys, I died.
The whole curse thing.
Okay.
So anyways, let's approach this temple with caution.
I think we're walking up to it.
Alright, so you guys walk up to the temple.
Yep.
It looks like it's been cleaned up. It's being taken care of, much like the rest of the town. It's in decent condition. You guys walk in. It's not quite as grand as other temples, but it still has the same basic structure, just on a much smaller scale. But you guys walk in, and there's the typical statues that you see when you walk in. You've got the statue on the far end. This one, much like for Mirta and Morto, you have that front foyer, and there are depictions on the walls of monsters and sea creatures.
Do I see my favorite up there?
Your favorite being...
The dragon turtle. My
Yeah.
hero. I see
There's
my
plenty
hero
of the dragon. There's lots of the dragon turtles.
Is there lots of krakens?
The kraken's in there a moderate amount.
So
yeah.
what's there one of the Kraken and the dragon turtle fight? Or that hasn't happened yet? Recently. That's recent news.
Yeah.
So what's the actual like statue look like?
We're not in that room yet.
Oh.
Say, can we see that yet, or is there a door blocking us like the other ones?
No, the doors are open,
Oh, okay.
So we can.
So you can see it.
so you can. It's actually a turtle on the far end.
Does it look familiar?
No, not especially. Looks like any other turtle to you.
Joke's on you, I'm reincarnated as the god. It looks like me.
That's why I was
That's
asking.
why he's asking.
Are we ready to do this thing?
Absolutely. Whenever you are. I will bow and start praying to Tokai while you replace the Godstone. So I still have my dance, shall we say?
Okay. As I place it, I say, I am the redhead that will lead the people to prosperity.
That's correct, my child.
So, as per the usual,
Uh,
you guys place the Godstone, and white light seems to suffuse out. And the statue stands back up and it holds the Godstone to its chest. And then all of you get to level up. You guys do get the blessing of Dohaki. However, I could not decide what I wanted to do for the blessing. Dohaki is the goddess of the deep sea, epic poetry, and monsters. I've already done a lot with blessings for water, and I've done blessings for speaking to creatures. So I wasn't quite sure where to go with this blessing, so I figured I'd ask you guys, what do you think would be useful in the campaign as a feat? I created a homebrewed feat for the blessing.
proficiency in poetry.
What if there was everybody got their own bardic inspiration die, and when they used it, they had to rhyme or something.
I had to recite a
A
poem.
poem.
Oh dear.
And they can only use it like once a day?
Yeah.
Twice a day? Ooh, what if we did it as either a D4 or a D6, and I'll let you guys decide here in just a minute. We could do a D4 or a D6, and you would get a number of bardic inspirations per day equal to your charisma modifier.
I was gonna say not advances. Advantage on checks dealing with monsters. So like either persuasion or deception or stuff like that. I'm thinking Krakens here specifically.
I would love that.
Right?
I want to make sure everyone who gets the blessing and that
That's
has
fair.
some kind of use.
I mean, like, they're all gonna talk to Tiny, but no, I get it.
Do you guys like that idea?
Which one?
The number of bardic inspirations per day equal to your charisma modifier?
That was my idea, so of course I like it.
You guys like that?
Yep.
Should it be a D4 or a D6?
Probably D6.
D6.
6.
That's what we'll do. So, if you guys just want to track it for today, I will make that.
Okay.
It might be 2 or 3 days because I've got a lot of stuff I've got to do going on the next 2 days, but then I will put that together and let you guys know.
Is it? Or is it 7? Can you go up to 7?
No, it's 6.
Plus 6? Okay. I forgot what it was at like 20.
Ooh, my last subclass
Still
ability.
smells like roses in here.
I feel bad for anybody I let a critical on. Just be happy to be critical.
I can make other people's undead my
I have a lot
undead
of
now.
health.
I think I figured out my max damage. It's like almost like 90 hit points.
I'm prepped. Locked and loaded. Did you read what it said? Or did you just laugh?
Oh, about to see. I just saw the poetry pulled up.
Do you have the aura of warding? Okay. Figured since you're mostly paladin, I'd go.
I'm 100% paladin.
Yep. So I figured I'd do more artificer.
Is that when we quest the Godstone? So the camp is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exodia!
that's what I was imagining.
Alright. So just remember, if you guys use your bardic inspiration, you gotta rhyme.
Oh, don't worry. I have poetry
I
about
can
nature
rhyme
pulled up
anytime.
already.
I don't wanna.
Spurs, that jingle, jingle, jingle.
And this is one that everyone will
That's a
get.
good song.
Because everyone in some way has dealt with monsters. Well, I guess except for you. Orion did, but you didn't. You've not dealt with monsters yet.
No, just animals. Animals to hunt and stuff.
But I'll give it to you.
I mean, with my backstory, there was a monster. I do deal with it.
You get it for being part of the team.
By the way, the manta ray has been following you guys. And
Is he really? Manny's been following the ship?
Because that was the last thing Manny was told to do.
Nice.
I would like to think that sometime in the last 7 days, I popped down and explained to Manny what happened.
Probably.
So that Manny can get some closure.
Especially when you jumped in to demonstrate
Yeah.
the skeleton thing. You're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, Manny's
Oh, Manny's still here. That was the reminder that I
Manny's just
needed.
looking at you.
So afterwards, I was like, I'm gonna be down below for a little bit.
My crab's just hanging out with him. He's got a friend.
Oh, he's got crabs.
Anybody get anything fun with the level up?
Nope.
Of course.
Yep, it just hurts a lot more when I land a critical. Like a lot more.
I can turn other people's undead into my undead.
Fuck yeah. Oh man, I hope you get to use that. in
It's
this
a good
campaign.
thing we don't know any other undead makers.
But
They're never-
we
You
don't
never
know. We don't know what's gonna happen in the last
Plus, I can,
boss fight.
in theory, use that to regain control of a wild undead.
Oh, I got another spell. Spell slot. Sorry. This is what I get for not actually.
What's your health now?
90. Goes up by 5 every level.
Oh, you're so cute.
Did you already do yours, or are you still picking?
No, I'm all good.
Do you want to keep it secret, or do you want to keep it safe?
I think one of them gonna keep the spell I picked is gonna stay secret and sacred.
Oh,
But I took another episode.
It's plus 18.
Took another level in Warlock, so level 2.
Nice.
That's right, Melissa. We're getting
Yeah.
I
your
didn't
house.
realize that this was a spell.
So I now have advantage on Constitution
What?
checks to maintain concentration, and I have Devil's Sight.
Dude, that's my side.
Or
Let me borrow your eyeballs.
I didn't realize that was a.
You thought that was like the thing that I used?
No, I didn't realize that it existed.
But my health is at 243.
90.
I'll protect you. I'll protect you, frail turtle.
You
All
and
you
all
gotta
my
do is
undead.
just stay away from people, and you're like the biggest threat on the battlefield.
I
Good thing you
can
got a tank now.
revive people if they've been dead for less than 10 days.
Ooh.
So it's not just revivify, which is a minute.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have a battle to see which undead we raise.
You get to it first.
Because Olegu doesn't know that I can do that now.
What'd you do? Are they artificer level?
Yeah.
So level artificer, you know.
11.
Fuck yeah, what'd you get?
As long as they're brought back, Olegu doesn't
I
care.
don't know if I tell.
Is that true already
It's up to
rather
you.
than be
You don't
underneath
wanna
their
tell you,
player?
so.
Oh no, I said I don't know how to
He
tell.
is
Like,
bigger.
I don't know.
Oh, your most recent thing in your. That's paladin traits. Plus genius. So, stored over. That's magic item adept.
That one.
Oh yeah, you can attune out 4 magical items and spell storing. That's pretty sweet. That's really cool. Wow, yeah.
Sorry.
Don't be. forward and see whatever.
Has anyone tried to remove your curse?
Yeah.
Remove curse. We
Yeah.
did that, didn't we?
Yeah,
Okay.
Crux had remove curse and he tried it.
That's
Nothing
what I
happened.
thought.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It's a condition, not a curse.
Okay.
I'm only sure about the Scatha thing, otherwise, yes, it didn't work.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
No, I know what your old to young thing is.
No,
You have that 4?
Huh?
4 costumes left?
3, 4, 3, 4, 3,
What do we
4,
have?
3, 4, 3, 4.
1, 2,
So this will be
3.
12.
Oh yeah, if you include
Bessie's.
Bessie, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Holy shit.
10, 11, 12.
We're down to less than a hand.
Look at you go.
All we had to do is get this guy to join the group.
Yeah, that's right.
All thanks to Gorith.
sailing. Smooth sailing. Okay. I'm good. You still working on something over there?
Oh, no, I had somebody cancel on me, and I'm just making sure that they're okay.
Okay.
Is there a secret room
I
behind the
was, yeah, I
statue?
was still looking at spells.
Yes.
Is
I
there
want to
one?
go look at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be following him.
So is there any like weather effect like last time? Seems calm than
No.
the rest. I don't like it.
I mean, what was this the god of?
What was it again?
The deep sea, poetry, and monsters. But they're generally, when we see a large effect, it's because there are.
Mezzawall.
Thank you. I was about to say munchkins, and I was like, that's not right.
Since it's of the deep sea, I'm gonna cast Sending on Val real quick and make sure there's nothing funky going on with the ocean. Val, we just placed the Godstone. How do things look on the sea? Bless you.
You just blissed out.
See my child.
How are things on the sea?
Things are fine for now, but I see a storm rolling in the distance.
Storm's coming. Might need to get back to the ship before it blows away.
Are you ready to leave?
Yes, just like that.
And then what happens?
Who are you gonna cast message on? Or, I'm sorry, Sending on?
Oh, I have to like name somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, my family's dead.
You cast on me?
Oh, boss.
So you have to, you can speak it out loud too, so that way it's like speakerphone and everybody can hear it and then respond as well.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is
4,
this
5.
thing on?
4, 5, 6. Yes, it is.
You just say it out loud. Whoa.
Good job. It just
I
takes-
act like I didn't hear it.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
Holy shit. Oh yeah. Alright, I like that. I joined you guys.
Look at
pretty
you guys are trying so hard.
To the back room.
Alright, back room. So you go into the back office. Pretty similar to what you saw with the High Priestess of Fortana. It's just another office area with plenty of room for books, typical what you see. There's mostly scrolls in here though. And you do find historical scrolls for like new births in the villages, and you see records from all of the clans in there.
Are there recent records?
No.
Okay.
I think we should head back to the ship before the storms hits us.
Are you ready to head up?
Yes.
Yeah, so good idea.
You're really calm. This is stressing me out. I don't like that smile either.
Do you have access to 9th level spells yet?
No, because I'm only wizard level 16.
Then you need to be at what?
18?
No, I'm wizard level 14. I need to be wizard level 17 to get 9th level.
Will you get 9th level?
At level 20.
Okay, that tells me what you're putting up on. I'm gonna insight you, by the way.
Insight at what?
Plus 18.
How are you really?
Fine.
Are you planning anything?
Not yet.
He rolled a 2 and I rolled a 19. So his modifier didn't
Wow.
That's a
matter.
dirty 20.
Oh
So
my
mine was
God.
a 28.
2.
It's nice to roll 2 and still get a dirty 20 though. That feels really nice.
Broken. Absolutely broken. Alright, well then let's head back. I'm gonna wait to leave the room until Olegu leaves the room. I'm not convinced that he's not planning something.
Does anybody else dawdle, or do you guys all just head back to the ship?
No, I think we should head back to the ship before the storm hits.
Okay. So you guys get back to the ship, and Val tells you that the storm looks like it's about 2 to 3 hours out, and it's coming straight towards you guys from the north quadrant. So she asks you which way around you want to go.
What's our next destination?
Our next destination is the fjord.
The fjord. Okay.
Fjord.
We should go through it.
So you'll end up having to go through the storm if you go north of Vesti's Rage, or you can double back, and you can
Use the Vesti's Rage to catapult us. Which way would be faster right now with the storm facing us?
You're the captain.
6 one way, half a dozen the other.
The same. We should go through the storm.
Alright, I'm gonna put it up to a vote because I know that not everybody out here is comfortable on water. Who's alright with going through the storm?
Why would we go through the storm?
Who's gonna come straight towards us?
They are looking for us in the south.
I suppose that's true. What does everybody else think?
Yeah, boss.
There's like
Alright.
10 other skeleton hands raised.
They don't,
Olegu, your count vote only counts for 1.
yeah, they don't get. They're not living if they get destroyed.
I can bottle up some of my water breathing that I learned how to do, and I know how to water walk.
Excellent. Very exciting. Personally, me, I like swimming. That works too. So I guess we're going through the storm like a bunch of idiots
All right.
to try and avoid, you know, getting seen by the Mezzaloft.
Okay. So you guys head north, and she plots out a course, and she takes you guys this way. So you guys head from the south of the island directly this way, all the way across. She cuts down through these aisles, close to the storm, and Stone Tusk is right there. So then she pops in there.
Is Val gonna fail any of the saving throws?
I would like to be assisting her.
Val, I
You
think
don't
that
get
was
this, sister.
west,
You don't
not
know what's
north.
happening.
So
No,
does
but I would
she?
like to
Do I
help
need to
her with
roll
this.
for every single day?
Yes.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I
Yes.
was talking about for the storm, buddy.
No.
Right. Well, I'm going to deal with the storm first, because I'm assuming you're not going to do that while she's dealing with the storm.
So
No, I will.
So she
Olegu, you little shit.
she sees me at the front of the bow, like with my sword out, sort of spinning it and singing "Just Beyond the River Bend." So she can add a D8. She can add a D8 to that.
I'll make sure
Just
we're headed the
above
right
river
way.
bend. Just around the river. And then I just dive into the water.
Yeah, she navigates through the storm really well, but I want everyone else to roll a dex during the storm, please. And we're not going to do a big delayed one. I just want to
Saving throw or just a check?
save throw.
Thank you. Lucky
6.
Cortana.
23.
24.
18.
Dirty 20.
Alright, so again, Olegu gets thrown from the ship at some point during the storm.
I just want to swim.
I'm just imagining all of your, like, skeletons jumping after you.
No, I just missed a step back up like I did last time.
But I still imagined them jumping after you, and then you're trying to figure out how to get your skeletons back on board.
Every time.
It's not easy being all on ship during the storm.
It's unfortunate. It'd be better if you could like control it or something.
That would be convenient, wouldn't it?
It'd be better if I could push him back in the water.
Alright, so the storm lasts for the rest of the day and overnight, and you guys are just clear of the storm by the time the sun is rising the next day. You guys are probably looking at closer to a 3-week journey to get over to Stone Tusk. This is a much further distance than you've ever traveled straight through before.
Heading first here and then just going to Stone Tusk.
And Maida's gone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So for 3 weeks, y'all are on the water. No food, no drink, no
Haha!
sleep.
Not
I can
necessary.
create food and water.
We don't need it.
You're all skeletons.
But
you don't
still,
need
if I
to eat
need
or
it.
drink. Alright, day 1, she gets a nat 20. By the way, she goes to you every time. Day 2, she's got an 18.
I'm gonna start following Olegu around.
Day 3, she's got a 19 on the die.
These dice.
Artemis, will you join me for
Day
coffee every
4,
morning?
she rolled a 14.
Joining
so
for
that's
coffee
an
every
18.
morning?
Yes.
I'm gonna start casting Bless on her as
Day
well.
That only lasts a minute.
Just a
I
friendly
know.
cup of coffee.
But just
Day
anytime I see
5.
her around you.
Maybe
She
sometimes.
rolled. Ooh,
Okay.
Day 5, she fails.
She is under suggestion
But I'm gonna have you test out some of
to
my
come
stuff
to my
that I'm
room
making.
and tell me everything about Scath.
I am
alone.
following Olegu around because at this point he's irritating Val and Val is coming back and telling me.
And she knows the spell that he's been casting on her, so she's telling you. She's
Yeah.
told you what he's trying to make her
So instead of like following Val around, I'm just gonna be hanging around with Olegu.
do. Okay. Well, you see her walking straight up to Olegu's room.
I'm chilling outside of it.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
You don't know what the evens is for.
I'm still chilling outside of your room.
Roll insight.
This is for if it's the real me or not. Who was out of the cabin that day? Want to tell her what it is?
This was a nat 1 for a total of 10.
So she walks straight up to Olegu's door and just opens the door.
What? Can I cast Dispel Magic on her? Let me make sure I actually have it.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull a teacher and say, "Can you?"
I can. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on her.
Does that dispel the magic?
Counterspell.
Can you see me?
I'm right next to you.
Are you? I thought you were in the room.
You don't know.
No, because okay, so if you're counterspelling it, then I would
There's 2 of me on this boat that you just don't know about.
Okay, I think this is hinky.
Yeah, you're getting buddy.
What?
I'm dispelling the magic on her.
Counterspell to spell magic.
I will cast Dispel Magic again.
Counterspell to spell magic.
I will cast Dispel Magic again.
Counterspell to spell magic.
You don't have 3 reactions.
I have a reaction for every time you cast a spell.
So they're both there and I can see both of them. So I know that there are 2 Olegus
No,
now.
you can only see one.
He also has a cast invisible.
But invisibility would go away once you cast a spell.
I'm not invisible.
Then I would have to see you because you have to see to counterspell.
The ones next to you is counterspelling.
Yeah, the Simulacrum can cast magic.
But I'm wasting his spell slots.
All of the actions, yeah.
How many dispel magics can you do?
Let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, technically.
So I'm gonna upcast Dispel Magic.
Counterspell.
Dispel Magic.
Counterspell.
Dispel Magic.
Counterspell.
Dispel Magic.
Counterspell.
I'm gonna walk into the room with Valdo. As the door opens.
The door's closed behind her.
I would have walked in with her because I'm trying to dispel magic on her, so I have to see her.
You didn't say you went next to her. She said you saw her walking in.
I was standing next to the door.
Yeah, so
I said that.
she's
She's
waiting
standing
outside
next
the
to
door.
Olegu.
No,
No,
because you
outside the
said
door.
yeah, because you said I'm not there, so I said I'm standing outside of your door. So I
Yeah.
would have followed her in because I'm actively casting dispel magic on her.
The captain's cabin is so casually claimed.
You walk in and you see another Olegu.
Like 2 of them now.
Well, there's one outside next to her now. There's another one inside. Welcome. How can I help you today?
What does this room look like?
It's a normal captain's quarters.
Yeah. Normal.
Normal.
With all of you
shrine
living in
wall.
it. With the shrine.
The shrine doesn't bother me. No. Dispel the magic on her.
At this point,
She just start
I'm
talking.
gonna say Val should
Well,
just
no,
probably
because
start talking.
it said that she had to be alone with you. She's
Did
not
it?
alone with you. That was your exact wording.
It's true.
Oh,
So
it's
she has not
true.
started talking yet
Oh.
because I am working within that.
You did say alone.
So I'm gonna stand here until you cast Dispel Magic on her.
It's not that close.
Sometimes this group gets so interesting. Especially these two.
Be good though with delaying a couple next campaign.
Either you leave,
They get to go home and deal with it afterwards too.
or we wait here a while, or I just let both of us leave.
When did you cast a second one of you?
Before Zeth'kur.
So, was it that one on the island with us, or was it you?
It was me.
You are asking her to forcibly give information she is not willing to give. I am not okay with that. She is not consenting.
She lied to me, and my life is at risk because of it.
Your life is not a risk for you, right?
Do you know the conditions of my curse?
Hmm?
Then you know my life is at risk. You cannot deny that.
Your life is at risk, but the information that she's holding is not going to affect your life being at risk because of a decision that you made. Willy-nilly because you were being
It
a dick.
affects the resolution of this curse.
No, it won't.
Yes, it does.
Because I will replace that Godstone.
I want to know the whole truth.
Who says that you're entitled to that truth?
I do.
I don't believe that. You've kept so many things from the rest of us. You are not entitled to know everything around you. This does not pertain to you. This does not affect you.
It does pertain to me, and it is literally affecting me
No,
as I
that is
steal my two hordes.
that is your curse, which is a result of your actions. The information that she has will not affect that.
Yes, it will.
What makes you so certain that it will?
What do you know that I don't?
More than you.
Is any of that harmful for me to know?
You are a manipulative asshole, and she does not want
What's
to tell
black
you
and
this
white
information.
and eats like a horse? A zebra.
I think she wants to tell me right now.
Yes, because you cast suggestion on her.
What's as
Because
big
you've
as
been
an
casting
elephant that
suggestion
doesn't
on
weigh
her
anything?
continuously throughout the last
It's
few
Because
Shadow.
she will not speak with me.
Yes, that is her right. You are not entitled to that information if she does not want to provide it for you.
I think I am.
No.
The
You're like-
DM just left.
This will go one of two ways. Either you leave willingly, or you don't leave willingly, but you still leave.
Are you sure you want to do this? You really want to cross that line with me?
The only thing being harmed is a secret.
No. I have a... That would fundamentally alter our relationship, Olegu. And all the times that I have stood beside you, and all the times that I have helped you reach your goals, if you cross that line with me, there will be no going back. So you choose, because she is not consenting. She cannot consent because she is under a magical suggestion. Congratulations, you found my hill.
What a weird hill to die on.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and just cover his mouth for a second. I know it's not gonna do anything, but it's gonna make Lynn feel better.
Okay.
The one behind, the other one of me just picks right up where I left off. Why would you want to do that?
Oh, did he also enter the room?
Yeah, he's right behind you.
cast Dispel Magic on her and stop casting Suggestion. She is not consenting, Olegu. This is what happens when two of the most stubborn players go face to face. No.
We gotta make it like a roll of persuasion and.
That's what I was thinking.
Alternatively, it does say it pursues course action described to the best of its ability. Suggested course action can continue for the entire duration. This suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time. The spell
How long
ends.
does Suggestion last?
Up to 8 hours.
Are you concentrating right now?
Yes.
If only I could knock you out without making you angry.
There's that caveat. So up to your discretion, if her accepting that she can't be alone would be her making a shorter time possible.
So should we just start talking in front of both of you?
I would cast Mage Hand over her mouth to muffle her speaking. But I would still allow her to talk. It said nothing about him being able to hear.
So you guys just hear mumbling in the background now.
If you do not stop, I will forcibly remove you.
If you
I want
cross
both
that
of you
line.
to roll those persuasion. The one with the higher persuasion check gets what they want, and the other person has to deal.
What's the color?
What is your persuasion?
That's going to be a 31.
Hold, please. $35.
They're so dumb.
Silver bars.
Okay.
God just said.
I'm gonna say no.
Because it's not a roll. It's not.
I'm gonna say this was just straight rolling against each other because I don't want this to take all night.
I think Silver Barbs also has to be used on an attack roll. Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Ha!
Oh, ability check or saving throw?
Damn it.
So
It is an ability check.
If you do not, yes, what God just said. So if you do not cast Dispel Magic, I'm just gonna keep the Mage Hand there until she's done speaking,
They only last a minute.
and I will continue recasting it. It's a can.
I'll cast Mage Hand over your mouth so you can't say it to cast it.
Does Mage Hand work like that?
Okay, Elizabeth
she's making it work
literally
like
just
that.
said.
Oh, I see.
God just said.
I'm trying to not make a thing out of this. Please don't make me make a thing out of this.
Just let her speak.
Really. Really.
I mean, you have an evil character in the group. It's gonna.
I get it.
You got two paladins.
And then I'm
Gonna end
going
up
to walk
coming
over
that.
and cover her hand with her mouth with my hand up.
A moment.
Well, now she can't complete it, so.
I'm still letting her speak, but she's mumbling in the same way
But-
that she was.
He's also supposed to be lawful evil,
Yeah.
so he is supposed to be lawful.
Yeah. But
And this isn't lawful.
well, it's
I've not
laws.
broken any laws.
It's laws of a specific person. It doesn't have to be the laws of wherever
yeah,
you're at.
it's not the laws of the people. It's
Yeah,
he's following
it could be the laws of his own people. Like I follow those laws. I'm strict to them.
Or laws that I've set for myself.
Correct.
My
Yeah.
lines I want to cross.
Yep.
I cover her mouth, allow her to speak, but she's mumbling, so he cannot quite make out the words that she's saying.
Have you tried just asking her, like just plainly?
No.
Asking Val.
Yeah.
So
But now he's ruined any chance of that happening.
what's going on? Because I'm
Well,
confused.
you and I are telling jokes to each other up while over cups of coffee. I imagine he probably sees that. And the two of them are down in Val's room.
No, we're in Olegu's room.
Oh, Olegu's room. Sorry, I thought you got it out. Valid.
And what's wrong with
Val.
Val?
She's
So
been.
she completes
She's
her suggestion.
cast to suggestion, so she has to do what Olegu says.
Oh.
Can I make a perception check to understand it through the mumble?
Yes.
I'm also gonna start humming.
You need to be the
It is a 26.
Alright.
Old man's got good hearing.
You will hear everything that she says is the same thing as what I told Lynn earlier.
Okay. And when she finishes, I'm just going to leave and go up on the crow's nest to isolate myself.
Lynn is vibrating with rage.
Okay.
Absolutely vibrating with rage. And once Val kind of comes back to herself,
Denim.
she is going to apologize profusely.
And Val just kind of seems to slump on herself and excuses herself to the quarters, and she will not come back out the rest of the journey. She will absolutely refuse.
Congratulations, you have made an enemy for life. And one of your party. With that, Lynn will take over the steering, and if Olegu comes near her, he will very much feel that he is unwelcome. Next time I'm just gonna let Artemis kill you.
Yes.
As farmers, we hear a lot of jokes about sheep. We tell them to the dog, but he's heard them all.
Alright. Does anything else happen for these 3 weeks?
I'll resummon a new simulacrum. It's like new spell slots.
So you recycle your simulacrum.
Yeah.
I forgot that's a condition. It can't replenish.
I wasted all of its spell slots with that
I see.
because I'm petty.
I forgot.
But you guys still love each other in real life, right?
Very much so. She may not like me right now.
Give it 20 minutes.
What kind of things does a farmer talk about when they're milking cows? Utter nonsense.
Are you reading something or kind of
Yeah.
just looking up to you?
I was updating notes.
In the 3 weeks, so I can reach out to my whore and ask him for help. Like once every short rest.
Are you gonna ask about the date again?
So I'm gonna periodically throughout my days toss my little baby bones and wait for my perfect opportunity when my god whore says it's a good chance that she'll say yes to whatever I'm asking.
What did the horse say after it fell? Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
I don't know why, but I really enjoy farmer jokes all of a sudden.
So in the middle of week 2, you finally get the response, wheel and woe.
What did it say? Wheel and
Wheel and
low?
low.
What the hell does that mean?
I pull out like a little piece of paper. Can't remember. What?
Maccabee.
What?
I sat on a cat.
Oh.
And I
He was
really-
being a little sneaky sneak.
I really sat on him.
He's alright.
He's good.
He's just looking around. He's like, what happened?
He's pouncing.
Oh, now he's playing my bag.
Yep, he's good.
Like, that wasn't like a, ooh, I started to sit on the cat. That was a, I sat on the cat.
Okay, so with that result, I would
so
go
sorry.
knock on Artemis's door.
Get you.
It's fine.
I hate hurting animals.
I was afraid he was calling you. I was so surprised for he was like trying to climb up your leg or something. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he cried.
It wasn't like when you smothered him in his sleep and he was like, ah!
So with a wheel and woe, it's better than anything. Better than nothing. I would go and pursue the action of which I said when I casted my spell. So I guess you can determine what time of day it was since I was doing it periodically. Like when did it work?
In the evening in the middle of the second week.
Okay. Took long enough. Persistent little booger. The baby bones have spoken. So, if it's evening, have we eaten dinner yet?
Yes.
So it's later in the evening?
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys don't need to eat, so. But yes, it's later in the
Right,
day.
but like when it would typically be like dinner time and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's true. You keep forgetting that the goddamn skeleton.
You keep going to eat and you're like, I'm not actually hungry.
Yeah.
Have you looked to see what happens if you eat, if you can see it fall through?
I love Pirates of the
I'm sure he
Caribbean.
did. What does it
does.
look like?
It
It does.
does.
Just like, oh man.
Oh,
Oh
that's
boy.
so unsatisfying.
It is.
But for me, it so is.
That's fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to.
I'm just
Artemis' room.
imagining a bony kraken wrapped around your arm.
I have a question for.
Technically,
Or
it doesn't
at
have
some
any
point.
bones though, so all you see is a little beak.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a beak that's holding that's like on her shoulder all the time. Because technically, they don't have
Skeletons.
skeletons.
It's just see through. Just a little beak.
Just a floating beak.
Yeah, I try not to stare at it. It kind of creeps me out. I don't understand it still. But at that point, with that result from my horde, I'd go down and visit Artemis. Or go up on the deck and visit her because she's in one of those rooms. One of those 2 rooms.
Do you know which room I'm in though?
Well, yeah, I would have watched you go in it. Did you, do you know, are you in your room or what you're doing? Like, evening, like 10 o'clock evening? Yeah. It's like late evening.
I'd probably be in my room working on some things, getting pretty tired.
Can you hear anything as I'm walking up to the door?
Probably just some noises and bubbling
Like,
and
do I hear like glass clinking
Yeah.
and stuff like that from like potions and shit? Okay.
Housekeeping.
Zordon, is that you?
Oh, we need to bring you into that.
Are we doing another joke?
I guess that's the bad part.
I got another joke for you if you want to hear it.
No, it's Gor.
Oh. Well, you want to hear the joke anyway?
Yeah, sure.
What do you call an angry carrot? A steamed veggie.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Can you open the door or can I come in?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
How many latches do you have on it? Is it like a lot or just like one?
At least 7. All arcane locked.
Everyone makes a different sound.
Yeah, right,
Different
yeah. Just like, holy shit. Hey, so you open the door. Good evening. So I know I didn't really talk to you very much, but I was wondering like this thing. Look at my skeleton. I know we don't have to like eat and stuff, but it's still fun to eat because it
I
still
do
tastes
agree.
good.
I do like food.
Would you want to go find some food with me and just hang out?
I mean, I don't need to find food. I could just create it.
Like a farmer?
No, like my magic.
Oh, more of that. Magic food? Sure. Does
Yeah.
it taste the same? Or does it taste better?
Taste
worse.
however you imagine it to be, because it's magical.
I can make a banana taste like an orange if I imagine it to be. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if bananas taste like oranges, do you?
They don't. But can I imagine it does?
I don't know. I've only ever done it for myself. I've never done it for anybody else, really.
I don't know the rules.
Let me see.
What are you looking at?
Create food and water. You create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range.
45 pounds of food. It's quite a lot
Enough
of
to
food.
sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours.
Or 1 hippo.
The food is bland,
Who eats
but
3
nourishing.
pounds
The
of
food
food?
is bland. It doesn't taste very good.
And
Eats
spoils if I eat.
3 pounds of food.
Right.
People with
It's
skeletons that don't need to eat.
That's a lot of food.
That's a lot of food.
The water is clean and doesn't go bad.
Watermelon.
So,
Got a lot of pounds. Of
so where do you do that at? Because we're on the deck. Do you just do it in some general area by the deck or right in front of us?
I mean,
Or in your room?
in my room.
So it just appears in your room, just fucking shit ton of food?
I mean, you need to add some salt, pepper, and other seasonings, but I'm working on some of those too. But, you know.
Can I come in and eat it with you?
I mean,
Please?
I'm gonna look at the door. Sure.
Okay, I got a duck as I walk in. So
I'm gonna close it.
She's walking you in with her. That's a positive sign.
That must be the good stuff. And then we'd spend the evening talking just about general things, like
Making
about
an
potions.
absolute mess of
Just to
before.
actually get to know each other as I
And I'll be telling bad jokes the whole
It all
time.
falls through.
Yeah, no, as it all falls through and it kind of tastes a little bland, but I just think that's the curse. Like, I just think that's the skeleton thing, is that it tastes bland.
Fair. You don't have a tongue anymore.
I don't think you have bad magic with cooking.
Not yet. That'll come later.
That's it, just get to know each other.
Anything else major happen?
I have a question for Gorith.
Okay.
He comes up to you, he's like, do you know what lavender lily blossom is?
Do I?
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah.
We would have talked.
Okay. What do I know about it?
You know that it's it's used to make a type of drug that is very addictive. And it kind of mellows people out when you take it, but when the one of the side effects of coming off of it, withdrawal, thank you. One of the withdrawal effects is it creates a feeling of
How do I know about it?
your people often would destroy the plants.
Oh. Yeah.
Plot twist.
Bad. It's drugs. Stay away from drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. We destroy them around our camp because we don't want anybody to accidentally, especially the kids, to accidentally eat one.
And you know that the more a person takes, the more dependent they become on them.
Yeah. And it really messes people up. Like you get addicted to it. Like you gotta keep doing it, or you go crazy. Like you get really upset. And my Uncle Jim Bob, he destroyed like half the.
If somebody were to give you
That's
a
fine.
blunt, would you think that they hate you and are trying to get you addicted to a drug?
If someone was to give as a gift to somebody, like
If just give somebody drugs.
I mean, does this person have a history of drug usage?
I have no idea. But if they did, why would they give it away?
I'm confused.
Me too. Okay,
Wait,
I was given drugs.
you were giving.
Yes.
So you got drugs right now? Is that what you're saying?
Might as a drug mule.
Yes.
Where'd you get drugs, bro? You got those on board?
Mida left it by my door before she left.
She just gave you drugs and just dipped?
And then I think she wanted to get kinky with me.
Oh dear.
That's pretty lucky. Are you interested? Are you gonna do it?
No,
She gave you drugs, she wants to hook up.
but why the drugs?
To get
To
you
make
used
the
to lumber.
to get the experience. Like, I don't take them all the time, but
When I do.
when I did, it was, having sex on them is just amazing.
Oh lordy.
It makes the experience like honed in, focused in, like, you know what I mean?
But my mind's my weapon. I can't dilute it.
Just not even for like a moment. It's not that long. How long does the high last?
The high only lasts for 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, only?
This has the D&D
You
roll.
get a lot done in 2 to 3 hours. All right. In what? 2-3 hours? You could.
I'm also cursed.
But I've seen you in the group, buddy. You work really hard, like harder than a lot of these other people around. You're a hard worker. Like, you deserve a break or two. Like, relax, man. Like, we're almost done with this stuff. We got what, like 4 of those things left? I mean, ever since I joined the group, smooth sailing
You and I both know
all the way.
I do the least amount of physical work here.
Well, I'm not talking about physical. We're talking about using your mind. That's what I'm saying. Give your mind a rest. Like, I do like the physical labor. I'm just pulling and yanking stuff, but you do all the thinking. I know the boss says she's the boss, but I know who's really got the brains of this organization. I figured it out. That's just sitting back and watching.
I appreciate that.
I mean, you're in the fucking cabin's quarters. Or the captain's quarters. Like, what? If you have that captain's quarter as your room, you're clearly the captain. But I get it, it's low-key stuff. Like, she's your decoy. They attack the leader. They're going to attack her, but you're really the leader of this
But it's
whole
also, if I get attacked, I go on a mind-numbing rampage that I can't stop.
thing. I mean, sometimes I get like that too, bro. It's alright. You don't have to worry about it.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I mean...
If it
Is
goes
it-
on long enough, I get taken over by a god.
Oh, like you don't get to, like, make a decision anymore? Like, you
No.
don't shoot? Oh. Has it ever happened?
I'm trying to avoid it.
How do you know it happens?
You see these horns?
Huh?
They didn't used to be there.
Well, maybe it's a gift. Like, the more evil shit you do, the more horny you get.
They don't grow with the evil shit.
They don't grow
They
with
grow
evil
with
shit.
the anger after I touch the Godstone.
But, like, everybody else touches the Godstone because they're cool.
It's just the royalty that can touch them, apparently. Because they're the god's preferred.
It's so classist.
Right?
It's like, what? Because I'm low class and live on the
Because I'm a different race, I'm not a special.
Exactly. Like, what? The hippos can't
And
touch them?
we're
They'll
just
get
the
'em dirty.
turtles.
The turtles and the hippos can't
Uh-huh.
touch them. But these people can.
Exactly.
What are the people called? Are they called Atlanteans? Is that their names?
Atlanteumers.
They're Atlanteumers.
You know what they are.
Oh, I know what they are.
Okay.
Oh, I know about those sons of bitches. They think they're all high and fucking mighty. Because they can have little fins and swimming and shit. Hey, shit. Try living on land for a day.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm just talking to all of you. It's all between you and I, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Would Tiny be sitting there at some point?
No.
But,
I'm not Tiny Shiny. Tiny doesn't want anything to do with me.
I mean, she gave you drugs. That's all. I mean, it's a compliment. It's a gift. Why don't you just enjoy it?
But she gave me the drugs and then left.
I mean, where'd you go?
On a mission with Kai, which could take months, years, weeks, days.
Do I know Kai's name? Mm-hmm. I know who he is, what his position is. Mm-hmm. Well, she's got something important to do with Kai. I mean, that's...
Wouldn't it be, if that was her intention, better to say, personally, hey, you want to take some drugs? Together.
Well, she would have done that if she had to go.
Such a weird
I mean, when Kai calls, like, he calls.
Yeah, but she left a note at my door.
Oh dear.
Oh. That note.
Yes, this note. As I'm reading it in front of you. Just
Skimming it. Holy shit. Did you guys, like... You guys have a history or something?
no.
Huh.
Not that you can remember.
She's writing you little notes. It's pretty kinky.
Oh, hold on. Now that we're reading it. Please look after Artemis. There's a bag of stuff for her by your door. Why would he give me drugs for Artemis?
So
Why
the
not
stuff was just the drugs, nothing else? That's what you
Yeah.
found in the bag, was just
It
drugs?
was just drugs.
It's drugs for Artemis?
Why did you want to get Artemis high?
Is this after our little get-together?
Yeah.
After I got to know you? Did you tell me anything about those?
Roll
I was thinking roll. Wait, that wouldn't be insight, because unless
it
you're
not
trying
insight?
Because I'm not trying to... I don't think you're trying to hide anything, so I wouldn't try to, like... It's more just like...
Would you have told
I
him
guess-
about your drug addiction?
Was
I
my
don't think
conversation...
so right away.
Well, can I say, like, can I roll for something? I'm not really good at it.
Like make it like add your charisma modifier to
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what was the conversation like? Was I able to keep a good conversation going? I only have a +2. A 15? Is that enough to get you to tell me something that deep? Because it's kind of deep. I told you about my
I would have
family.
probably told you about how I was in the room with Zordon and Lynn, and I got overcame with a rage and accidentally hurt Lynn. But I don't think I would have brought it up to you. But I would have had some of them kind of off in the corner near all my stuff, if you would have noticed.
Let's see. Probably didn't notice those, but based on this, can I make the connection?
Inside.
that was 2 threes in a row. No, not at all. I don't know why she'd give you drugs for Artemis. That's crazy. Is Artemis a drug addict or something?
I mean, Artemis already hates me. She want me to make Artemis an addict? Is that going to make Artemis like me? Is that going to make Artemis hate me? I'm very confused.
I mean, if you just give them to her, she can decide to take herself. Just say, hey, this is a gift from Lita.
What if we give her an entire 5-pound bag of drugs? She takes them all in overdoses.
I mean, is she an addict?
Well, why else would it be for her?
Well, just because they're the same reason for you, like to party.
She really
Maybe
wants to get freaky.
Mida goes both ways, man.
She wants it all.
She wants
At the same
you
time.
and Artemis at the same time.
That's
She
what the
mixes.
drugs are for.
I can tell. Trust me.
She's told us she despises mixing. That is the worst thing in the world.
Trust me. I
The people that protest so much are usually the ones that participate.
So you're saying that she's a hypocrite?
No, I'm just saying she's hiding her secret. Like, she didn't want to admit to it.
I'm not into this. I'm sorry.
That's good.
I had to swallow that coffee. I forgot about the show.
It's alright. You can say that slang. Turtles and hippos, we got super things.
Exactly. We both feel the same pain.
Oh my god.
What were we saying?
She doesn't mix.
Well, I'm telling you. I mean, I don't know if you want me to like persuade you or something, but I'm telling you. I talked to her and I spent some time with her. She mixes.
But definitely not with turtles, because she hates my guts.
Well, maybe that's like part of the thing. Like sometimes you're most attracted to the thing you hate the most.
Alright, but next
It's like
question.
a love-hate
This is
relationship.
not my thing at all.
Maybe she wants to take it out on you.
But it's not my thing at all.
You ever heard of pecking?
Yes.
Have you been? Or have you seen? Or have you done?
I have not. I am aware.
Okay, well, take it for someone who has. It's a pretty good experience, especially when you're on one of those flowers. Take one of those flowers, you'll be in heaven. Olegu. Are you old right now?
I would go with no.
Okay. Olegu, come on, man. Like, just take a break from being the leader of this group. Relax for a night. When are we going to see Mida again? I mean, next time she's here, save the drugs for then. Keep them to yourself so that we know what he has to know about this. Mida, whenever we meet up with her again,
But what
give
if
her
she
a couple
goes back
winks.
and I didn't give any Artemis?
Just I don't know why we wanted to wait for her to get back. It's nice. It's a nice thing to do. To wait till she gets back. It could be like a week, 2 weeks, a month.
I feel
Could
like
be a
this
while,
means
but
that
still.
too.
Just keep those flowers in your room. Keep them hidden. Keep them low key. Save those drugs for when Mida gets together. And you, Mida, Artemis, and if you don't mind, I'll watch. Can do this.
Do you want some of the drugs?
I mean, if you guys are off, I'm not gonna shoot him down.
I mean,
we're good friends, right? We've been together for a while.
yeah, I'll give you some reason.
We're saving the world.
Pulls out like a half.
Can you just say how you're
Was that
trying
what?
to try to destroy them or something?
Trying to destroy those, yes, but there's a reason. Because they're very addictive.
Pulls
They
out
had it for a long time.
Everybody's
pulls
gonna
out like a
become
half pound.
addicted.
And gives it to you.
Why do you think it's so easy for him to rage? So what?
A half pound.
Half pound of the flowers?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I was given 5 of them.
Okay, hold on.
All I have is a loincloth. I don't know where to put them.
Hold on. Hold on.
You gotta do
Please.
something.
Oh,
Oh,
here,
my lordy.
This is gonna need to be important here.
I just
The
have a normal
calculations.
pouch.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this.
Thanks, man. You're straight G.
What exactly did you expect from this?
I just
G
thought,
stands for good man.
I
Good
won't
man.
say what I
You
expected.
gave it to the worst possible person to give it to.
Well, she had her reasons, but she's not here to explain herself.
So, how much did she give you in the bag?
5 pounds.
She gave
Hold
you,
on.
you gave me all of it?
I give you a half a pound.
Oh,
Hang
half
on,
a pound.
hang on. We gotta calculate. So he still has 4.5 pounds. Hang on, let me see.
So he gave you 60 petals worth.
60 petals?
Yes.
The Druid Craft Man.
Holy cow. Okay, 60 petals. So,
Oh shit! How much
God,
red
it's
flower?
even-
Each petal lasts 2-3 hours. There's 12 petals per flower.
so I appreciate this, man, but like, I'm kind of like,
Let's see.
But now it's yours to share if you want to have something with somebody.
yeah, but
Be 6 petals per flower. That's what
I
it
mean,
looks
we're
like.
gonna give them to Artemis, right?
I think that might be
Okay, so
different.
hold on.
Than,
Do you think she should know about it?
If she's an addict, she may go violent for them.
I'm trying to see.
Not in a good way.
I'm a tough guy.
So it's gonna be 30.
I think we wait and see.
I can take it.
It's gonna be 30.
30 petals.
I think we wait and
Still a
see.
lot.
That's a little lot of pot. If we're gonna wait and see, I don't really want to hold on to it. I don't have a place to hide it. That's what I'm saying. What if they come looking through my stuff? I just joined you guys' group. They're gonna think I'm like some terrorist or some bad guy coming in here doing stuff. And what if Boss finds out? Boss finds out that I'm trying to get high.
Alright, I'll hold on to them. Just let me know if you ever want any.
I like that idea. I like that
Alright.
idea. Okay. So yeah, just keep them hidden until we find Maida again.
Exactly.
She doesn't need
Put that in
us.
the
Just
message.
put it or might just put it I don't want Boss to find out either.
Exactly. Oh,
Boss hates me right now.
yeah. Why'd you piss Boss off?
You said
Yeah,
half
tell me
pound of
about that
flowers
later.
is how many? 30 petals? 30
Is
petals.
that how you want to talk to me about it? Is there more?
Well, that was it. What are these?
Boss hates me right now. Boss hates me forever.
You create this world. I just.
Instill chaos.
It's just. I just live here.
I'm not the one who instilled this chaos.
No, it wasn't intentional.
He said it was a flower that was super addictive. I'm like, oh, so a drug.
I like how the thing that I created turned into this chaos.
Yeah, I used to snort those sons of bitches.
Whole petal?
Whole petal.
Can't
You,
be
you, drink,
comfortable.
you drink it as a tea.
I'm a hippo. It's like, I got a big mouth.
I can't wait to see how that resolves itself.
There's no way it can go wrong.
Yeah, at least I didn't keep any. He's recovering. He's not trying to slip. But
Oh dear.
if it's with friends, it's like.
Alright, so have we arrived at the island?
I hope so.
Has everyone done what they want to do before?
I sent
No
you a
more
message.
chaos sewing.
No, I sent you a message.
I think I've sowed enough chaos for this trip.
Oh my
Hey, we
lord.
had five sessions of intense combat. We deserve some chaos. We lost a man.
We're behind on the chaos with how many Godstones we've placed.
That's right.
That's true.
That's
Yeah,
right.
chaos to
We
Godstone
haven't had a
is
string
off.
chaos in 5 Godstones.
Exactly. That's true. This is
So we
good.
had to pilot all in one.
Yes.
Whew.
Had to unload our chaos. Oh boy. Yeah, did we make it?
Try one way or another. I'm gonna get the chance to romance you.
Do it next campaign at your own risk.
Stratos Fatality. That would have been.
I'm not gonna break character just to make it happen.
What if he persuades you?
Say, look, it was very
There's
persuasive.
a. What's the thing?
No, it's like you can't persuade something that's impossible that won't happen.
Not the persuasion. What's
The
the spell?
problem is you don't know Olegu's type.
Yeah.
What happened at the beginning of the campaign?
That's just because it was a good deal. Don't even.
He's also a dude. You don't know.
Oh my god. The bar.
Alright.
Yes. Did we make it?
Did we make it, or was there a stray lightning bolt that took out the entire ship?
Did Zeus just throw down a lightning bolt?
Campaign's over. We all died.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Hold on, someone's in the middle of doing sending stuff.
Somebody's
It's
sending.
not, it's not.
I'm trying.
That was just.
Oh, okay.
I will send you another message, but it will not have further
Replications.
it will not have further ripples in this current chaos.
Okay.
It'll
Oh
just
my
be
lordy.
continuing that dialogue.
So you guys pull up to the shore of the isle.
Okay.
Not that Val comes out of her room at all to help. In fact, she refuses to exit her room. So, Mariah, I need you to do
Is this the
a seafaring skill
Scatho
check.
temple?
It's not the Scatho Temple.
That's the next one.
It's the one after this one, yeah.
Okay.
Which one are you guys pulling up to? I thought you were going straight to Scatho.
No, we're going to Njord, which is let me pull up my notes.
Oh,
I
just
know.
whole south of it.
To
Fender. Njord.
Tolamna.
Okay. And Njord.
Okay. Which one is that?
Enjoyed.
it is Tolamna. It's the one that I can never pronounce. Toamna.
Tolamna?
Yeah, Tolamna.
Whoa. That's a really long.
Blah, 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 blah.
What is she, the goddess of?
Agriculture and fertility.
Oh.
Would have been crux.
Close enough to go home. Now he's in your hand. He needs to see it all.
Crux is really just in the corn cob.
I'm part of Stratos now. We're a team.
Is it Zordon or Stratos?
That was fine.
Confuses me.
Seafaring God was 17. Or not 17, sorry. Seafaring is 27.
Seafaring. Is it 27?
27.
Hell yeah.
I said 17 because the modifier is a +8 and I rolled a 19. And I got confused.
Autobots.
She's bringing us a look at court. Crash.
Well, I need to look into that.
By the way, I am a half elf.
Oh, you're half elf?
Yep.
What do you look like as a half elf?
It's the same, except my skin is pale, and then I've got blonde hair and the tattoos.
He doesn't gain a tail when he goes in water. So now you like him because he's not one of those royal Atlanteans.
I'm a royal from the Feywild.
I was always good at
You
fate.
don't look like a royal.
Yeah.
You're like a circus folk.
Or people.
Yes, you look like us, the regulars.
Okay. So what all are you guys doing?
Checking out first to see if there's any sign of Mezzaloth.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you roll seafaring for me as you pull up?
27.
27. Okay, so you're good.
I hope so.
Oops.
Okay.
He's probably got name for me.
Toamnn.
He said NM or MN?
No.
MN.
MNA. Thank you.
I like to imagine that you're asking, Lynn, where are we going? Do not talk to me.
Alright. So you guys do not see any sign of Mezzaloth on the shore when you pull up.
Okay.
Go fast.
Can we see the temple from here?
Roll perception. I don't have you using a spyglass.
Nope, I don't. Oh, you said I am using a spyglass? So with advantage. Oh. Nat 20, I do.
There you
Cool.
go.
Then you see it.
Those are 2.
It's at the top of the cliff face. You could when you boat dock yourselves, you just have to go up to the beach and then up the cliff.
Golf, what do you get? I see.
You can see that there's a village out there.
I'm so proud he said kid.
I see a village.
See a school?
I see.
And then
Shall
east of the village is the cliff with the temple.
And I see the temple. It's up on the cliff.
Okay.
Looks like we just walk up the path and get up there. Does the village
That
look like
seems too
anything?
easy.
Like, does it look like there's smoke coming out of chimneys?
I'm waiting for a luck to run out.
Well,
Okay.
luck comes and flows.
I'm gonna come down now as I look at all the owl pellets that are still up here.
How long, I'm surprised it survived. How long of a walk do we think it is?
Probably about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Just a nice little jaunt.
And it's just like a dirt path.
Mm-hmm.
That leads up.
And you can avoid the town if you wanted. You don't have to go through the town. It's you have to walk a different path to get there.
No sign of Mezzaloth?
Not that I saw.
Interesting. What do we know about this place?
This place in particular?
Yes.
Very little.
And what is the god of?
Fertility and agriculture.
Oh.
I think I might know somebody that would know about that. I'm gonna cast something on Crux's soul. Crux,
Yes.
what guidance can you provide on the goddess of agriculture?
Okay. Alrighty. Do I need to pull Crux's?
Can you send across the veil?
Well, that's up to you.
No.
You don't want this to happen?
No.
You could
Well,
ask
if
your
he's
patron.
your patron, you can just.
He is my
take their
patron.
So,
yeah.
but you wouldn't be able to send to his soul. You would instead have to ask your patron.
Do you have like a spell where it's like
I,
You would have to roll religion technically.
Okay.
That's what I've been having Lynn do.
Alright. Well, I'll do that then. I won't waste a spell slot. Fuck.
Wait, just
18.
You. Hold on. What was your specific question?
What's him?
I asked him what he could tell us about the goddess of agriculture.
Zach, you can go ahead and answer as Crux. It's agriculture. You know everything about agriculture.
That's true. Thank you for reaching out to me, my child. It's good to hear your voice. The goddess of agriculture, she's a nice lady. She helped us with grow corn. She helped us grow carrots, pumpkins, cucumbers, zucchini, tomatoes, apple trees.
Go on.
It's really good you didn't pass sending. You just got a list of crops.
Grapevines.
Asparagus, zucchini, squash.
Is that all you give him? You just give him a list of things she helps people grow.
A long list.
Corn,
Can't
carrots,
forget
and
the
pumpkin.
fertility.
Dates, asparagus. I mean,
Rhubarb.
what else can I tell you, buddy? She's fucking sweet. She helped us grow the sweetest corn I've ever tasted in my entire life. And when I swore my oath to her, she gave me all of her power. And I was able to do all kinds of cool things. I was able to summon little demons. Just from the power of this agriculture lady.
Is her name Shantea? Am I remembering that right?
There's not the goddess of agriculture we're currently working with.
I'm talking about mine.
Oh.
Which doesn't, like, my relationship with her was never real, so.
Oh wow.
Well, it's real to me, son.
I've communed with Crux's spirit.
And
Go for
do
it.
you have anything important to say about
The goddess.
Tolamna? What is
Tolamna?
it? Tolamna?
Tolamna.
I struggle with that one.
She must have multiple
That's
names.
hard.
Interesting.
No, I think that's just the one.
Do we have? I have multiple names.
Yes, but I think Tolamna is only known by one name.
You don't know of nicknames.
Well,
Names.
regardless, he told me that the goddess of agriculture is one of prosperity, giving many, and I list off all the plants.
Oh my god.
And what's funny is, as I list off the plants, my accent turns more southern.
Olegu said they're just counting how many plants off.
And then, so I get the sense that we will be all right if we go up there. Like, I don't feel like she is of any threat.
Yeah? Alright.
That is what he said.
I thought you would be happy that I'm communicating with
I think it's
somebody else that is beyond us.
I think that it's wonderful that you are communicating with Crux, who was a soul that Orion fabricated with the help of Severus to seek out knowledge. I think it's wonderful that you formed such a relationship with the wonderful entity that was Crux. Have you considered that his life, while deep and meaningful in a variety of ways, did not actually start in agriculture in the way that he was led to believe because he didn't have a childhood?
It feels real to us.
Okay, so thank you for sharing that information.
In fact, I'm confident that I can lead the party to the temple.
You're gonna lead the party
Yes.
to the temple?
Yes. I'm going.
Alright.
Spread your seed, myself.
There's the fertility.
Oh my lord.
Is he giving you any other instructions?
You shall see.
I don't want to.
Are we going to start towards the temple?
Go for it.
As we start towards the temple, I'm going to just kind of drop like little corn seeds on like the sides of the road.
As
Is this a climate that like corn would even grow in?
This far
Yes.
north.
Okay.
Oh, that's impressive.
During the summer.
During the summer? Alright.
It's chilly right now.
Short grow season.
Speaking of, unless you have protection from cold, you guys are all going to take cold damage for every hour you are outside.
Does my fur count as protection?
I'll give it to you. You're going to take 1d6 of cold damage for every hour you're outdoors.
How many hours is it going to be?
It's
to
going
get
to take
there?
you an hour to get up there.
Okay, so that's alright. That's not that bad.
I do not have protection from cold damage.
I do not.
I'm saying this is bad for all of you.
Because
He's not
nobody
spare.
has no one thought to get any gear to wear in cold weather.
We
And you
haven't
knew you were going up north.
accomplished anything. You're right. Oh my gosh. Guess we're gonna be
It slipped her mind.
it's gonna be wind wisps from here on out now.
Yeah?
That totally feels good.
Alright, so if you want, go ahead, roll your cold damage for me.
Ours is a fire necrotic, not cold.
4.
3. 4. D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
6.
Oof. Coldness in my view.
Down to 86.
Okay, so as you guys exit the trail and you come upon the clearing for the temple, you are suddenly going to be blasted in the face. You're going to be okay because you can't be surprised. And you all are going to be blasted in the face with poison spray. I've got to look up how that one works again.
We're being attacked!
You have resistance, so you.
So if you guys want to pull out a couple of
The map books?
just the squares, the puzzle the puzzle squares, just the white ones. Those will work.
They're up there.
What's poisoning us?
Did we actually take poison damage or was it just Stratos?
Oh, she hasn't rolled a poison for yet.
Okay. And that is a magical effect, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Resistance means I'd only
So just
take half
do-
damage.
Just
right?
do the two. That'll be all you guys need. Just like that. And then I need erasable marker.
Blee, blee, blee.
I think Zordon was leading.
I was leading.
Are we on a narrow path if you said we're going up a cliff?
Yep. Yep.
So it's in single file.
Alright.
I
So
would take the back.
here
And I don't think you want to be standing next to me.
is the
I don't want to be by
entrance to the
Olegu either.
temple.
I would be in the back there.
Flares out. So that's just the entrance area. You guys have about that much pathway, and then it opens up into like this courtyard area. And then, might I have a driver, please?
Oh,
Hell yeah! I like that.
Of all the things we could have just wandered in on.
It would be nice to have Wonder in our party right about now.
One driver.
I don't know. If you're working with a necromancer, it would have emitted blood immediately.
Wonder's not as forgiving.
Wander's antithesis.
That is literally Wander's antithesis.
For the people that have the healer's touch, the thing for the feet, how much do we have now? Because it goes up with our.
Oh, it does?
It'd be yeah.
But if it'd be 50 now?
Is it 50 or something like that?
So it goes up only with levels. So we got it at. I think it's only at 10 right now. No, sorry.
No.
So
'cause
it's
it starts out
It's
as
based on
30
your character level.
Yeah, it starts out as 30. Oh, I guess I can see right here.
Yeah,
Every level up,
30,
pull-
then it'd be 40, or 35, 40, 45, 50, yeah. So we're at 50.
We're at 50? Okay. Sweet.
Okay, so he dashes out of some brush, and then he throws his hand in your face, and you are the only one who's going to get hit by it. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As you are hit in the face with a puff of
So
poison.
we're actually at
Yeah,
50.
looking for Tana on a natural one.
Hey, this is not bad.
12.
Does not make it. So you're going to take 2d12 of damage.
Okay.
Roll that. Where's my other d12? So that'll be 15 poison damage in the face.
Okay.
In the face.
Okay. And with that, everyone go ahead and roll initiative for me.
We have dirty 20.
Initiative is your dex
Dex.
modifier, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Spicy 10. Which makes sense. I'm at the back of the pack.
What's your dex?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's a good sign.
14. So plus 2.
The enemy's time.
Okay. Olegu,
Dirty 20.
your 20 Stratos.
19.
15.
12.
Alright. And he screeches at you guys. Olegu.
How much damage did he take from poison?
I think it was just Stratos that took poison damage.
Yeah, I
It
was
was
just
just
out.
me.
Okay, gotcha.
Cold damage doesn't affect me in a weird way, does it?
Hmm?
Cold damage doesn't affect me weirdly, does it?
You weren't attacked.
No,
You were
because
Okay.
you weren't
damaged.
attacked.
Just making sure, because I can't remember if those attacks were just taking damage.
If you're attacked and take damage,
Gotcha.
then it starts.
Alright, well. How do I want to start this? I'm going to start by Misty Stepping. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. To get out of dodge, and so we're not all clumped up. And then,
Bonus action?
my bonus action, I am going to,
Misty Step is a bonus action.
yeah, that was my bonus action, Misty Step. For my action, I am going to, turn my bags holding up upside down and just pull out 3 skeletons to drop in front of me.
Alright. They're gonna share initiative with you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put them up here just so we don't forget. Because I will forget. I know you won't, but I will.
Let me double check this bill, see if it requires bonus action commander or not. I think it does, so I won't be able to, but let me just double check. Yes. So they will just sit in front of me.
Alright, so Stratos.
So I'm gonna bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Hexblade's curse, and the Dryer in his mind is going to hear Crux say,
Take this, bitch.
and
Oh, the
because
crux is still part of the group.
slide underneath his
Not
legs.
Orion!
Right, it's Crux.
Um,
I'm okay with it.
and I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my longsword. Just 21 hit.
21 does in fact hit.
I sure hope so.
Barely.
Oh.
That's 15 slashing damage. It is a magic weapon.
Good.
And then that is going to be a. Hold on. That is going to be a defensive flourish. So that'll be another 6 slashing damage. And that'll take my AC up to 22.
So you took how much did you take total?
21 slashing.
21 total.
Yep. And then second attack. I'm going to use Lucky on that. 22. For max max damage. That's going to be 18 slashing.
You said?
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. Gor.
Okay, bonus action rage. And let's see what I got. These are 5-foot squares, right? Okay. Okay. Is that flanking with Stratos?
Yep.
Alright. It's about time to get some action. I'm gonna go in and take a swing at him with my great axe. So a 23 hits. Right?
Yep.
Plus 7, 12, plus 4, 16. Plus, as I make that strike, you'll see a spiritual version of like a hippo that kind of looks like me, but is dressed in like normal clothing. And it's gonna like use its hip to like bump the axe just as it goes into him, and add another 6 damage to it.
So for a total of
So 22. 22, is that slashing? Yes, slashing damage. And it is a magical weapon, if that matters. For my second attack, it's going to be a 25 to hit. And that one's going to be... these rolls. 13 slashing damage.
You said 13?
Yep, and that's it.
Okay. So he... Oh, sorry. Ernest, you're up next. I almost skipped you.
Would I know if this thing is anything... Would acid hurt it at all? Or is it resistant or immune?
It is not.
It is not.
So acid will hurt it then?
Mhm.
Sweet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to, for my first attack, throw a Tasha's Caustic Brew at it. It needs to do, I'm going to be concentrating. And it needs to do a dex save. So it needs to do a dex save of 18, so that means it hits or misses?
It makes it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, I mean like it beats it.
Like it loses?
Yeah, ties go to
Damn.
the defender.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I'm going to pull out my Yakua. Actually, I'm going to do my longbow.
Oh, nice. No,
Nat 20.
Okay.
1d8. So 5. So would that be doubled?
Yep, 10.
10. So 14 piercing. And then it also
This is non-magical,
has-
correct?
No, it's magical. It's a +1 weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then because of something I have, gotta find it to make sure.
Is it one of your infusions?
No. Longbow is not a melee weapon, right?
No.
Okay. It's not
Range.
that. No, it's not one of my fusions. I think that would be all that I could do then.
So, you took the attack action, so you have another attack because you did 2 attacks.
One of them was throwing cautious caution.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You used attack to throw across.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So he screeches, "You will not reclaim this realm!" And he throws back a potion.
Oh.
He's gonna heal.
Either that or he's gonna enlarge.
That would be really funny.
Good boy. Check the potion.
And you see most of his wounds heal.
Oh dear.
Little bastard. I mean, I did deal like over 30 damage to him.
Okay. And then, so that's his bonus action. His action, he...
Oh damn, I'm the only one that looks like a lampion right now. Like a lampion.
Are you wearing
No, I have a ring though.
You have a ring.
He's gonna make 3 attacks.
He's good.
How
many attacks do you have?
2. Just 2.
Yeah, it's a fight.
So he's gonna make 2 against Gorith, and then he's gonna whip around and try to hit Stratos. So the first 2 against Gorith are gonna be resolved first.
Guys.
Bless you.
How does a 19 and a 23 feel?
19 hits it right on the die.
Okay. So both of those are gonna hit, and you are going to take...
We're going to take it, we're going to like it.
$21 damage.
21 attacking damage. Slashing damage?
Yep. And then he's gonna whip around and try to hit Zordon.
Yep.
Ooh. 15.
22 is the target. As
So
I'm.
he just misses.
Damn.
That's a superiority die.
Lynn?
Because I grow a tail sometimes, my walk speed's kind of sad, so unfortunately I have to Misty Step to get to him. But I'm gonna come and stand right next to you so that I also get flanking with,
Stratos.
yeah, Zordon, and then I'm gonna take 2 attacks against him. First, oops, I go back to where we saw it. 27 to hit.
Ooh!
That will hit.
Alright. It'll be 17 magical slashing damage because it's with a +1 fighting. The second is going to be a nat 20. I rolled a nat 20 and a crit fail.
Just live out the dice, just do their thing.
Indeed they do.
So that one is going to be 25 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Could have used a divine smite on that one, but
Oh well. Alright. All of a sudden,
Round 2.
round 2, but start of round 2, all of y'all are in total darkness.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Dispel that, bud.
Alright, well, I'm going to use my latest feat to cast Quicken Spell, so I can cast Dispel as a bonus action.
Okay.
And Dispel the Darkness.
Thanks, bud.
Just kidding.
I gotta see what I'm shooting at.
You were like, get out of here.
And then
No,
I'm going
Lynn.
to cast. And then I'm going to cast Finger of Death on him.
Ooh.
You're going to finger him.
He's gonna
He
finger
makes
to
a
death.
con save.
You guys go crazy out here. Your wizard's
Read
fingering him to death.
Finger of Death to me.
Alright, you send a negative energy coursing through a creature you can see within range,
sound like you've talked
causing
to
it
him
searing
about
pain. Target must make a constitution saving throw. It takes 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Twice before
A
host.
humanoid killed by the spell, he's not a humanoid, rises to start next turn, so it doesn't matter.
So con save. He's got a decent con. Dirty 20.
Silvery barbs.
3.
17.
Fails.
Dragon's so scary. You're like a demon forward.
Alright, Finger of Death.
You know what to do?
Okay, drink broken.
So do you do it?
Oh no, math. Math.
Do you need a calculator?
No, I got this. 10, 16, 22, 29, 37, 45, 75 necrotic damage.
75?
Yeah.
It's Finger of Death,
God,
man.
boom.
That's a what, plus 30 already?
Yeah.
So I'm at just 30 damage. That's fucking ridiculous. That's why
Mappy's
wizards are
even
so
saying
scary.
wow. Mappy, what you doing? Buddy.
You definitely got his attention.
It's a good thing it's like Quantum and Olvador fight those liches. Like, that's some shit that you stopped and it was really fucked up.
The very first thing of Anima.
It's like that
She
would
had
have
exactly
eliminated from the
100
game.
points.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because she's the one that delivered the killing blow.
Oh yeah.
She could have been out that first round.
When Urbana would do 6 attacks in one turn, that was nuts. God damn, it's a lot of damage. The spellcasters are powerful, but they don't have that much health.
No.
That's their vulnerability.
That's the
That's their vulnerability, yep. They don't have that much health. Is one of those Orion?
No.
No.
I just
Where
pulled
is
skeletons.
Orion?
He's in a bag.
He's just
So
in the
I
bag?
figured you probably ask for his miniature once you pull him out.
Oh, yes.
So see both Orion
Well,
and
Orion
Crunch
came
are
out
still
of
alive.
the
They're still here. What?
Will Orion be able to fly, God?
Oh my god, please.
What?
He's
Guys?
asking.
If I pull out Orion's body, would he be able to fly?
Do it and see.
Technically, he's a zombie.
But they don't have a fly speed, but Orion has wings. That's my question.
Yes. So, I mean, he still has his wings, so yeah.
But have they deteriorated?
Oh, yeah.
Do zombies continue to deteriorate?
Yeah.
I thought the magic keeps them.
It doesn't specify if they continue to deteriorate or not.
Heads or
Feel like you're-
tails?
That's God's
Killing them
discretion.
with a certain type of magic that prevents that deterioration.
At a
That's
certain,
like that's
certain
its
point.
Right, that's its goal.
I would think that once you reanimate them, they stop deteriorating.
So you didn't really deteriorate at all.
Nice. Still good old me. Just no soul.
Yeah, there's no color to
Just
your
soulless,
feathers.
Yeah.
You're a permanent zombie that can fly. That can be very useful.
No, for real. I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep going then. Your skeletons,
They're just dodging, so I used my bonus action, couldn't command them.
Stratos.
All right.
I could have done this without the spelling magic. That's not something that you could have.
So I'm gonna make
spelled either.
2 longsword
This is why I'm not
attacks.
reading over my character sheet.
You have advantage?
I do. I don't need it. Let's see if I can get 2 natural 20s.
Yeah, do it.
Just-
Double it up.
Yeah, you want your advantage now.
Natural 20. And I'm going to make that a defensive flourish again. Dope bard stuff. Exactly.
What,
That's-
Mappy? Come here. Buddy.
Hold on, let me count that again. It's going to be 35 slashing damage for the first attack. second
Do you want to
attack.
describe your fatality?
Woohoo!
Okay.
35 on the dot.
So. So you see like a spectral figure come over Stratos, like Crux's form is right over him as he like slices him in half, and this as the Drider splits in half, it kind of gets absorbed into the ground. There's some corn that kind of just grows in its place.
They were in the perfect place for it.
This is
If
place.
that's okay. If not,
Yeah.
then just the spectral thing.
No, I'll go with it because it's flavor.
And
That's what it is.
and you can't resurrect them anyway.
Yeah, they're monstrosities. Not humanoids.
And I say, what was the thing that the Drider said to us earlier?
You can't reclaim this realm.
I am the redhead that will reclaim this realm.
I'm just gonna say that was pretty epic.
Lynn's just looking at you from across the
Oh.
dead Drider. You're not a redhead.
We are the redhead that will regain this realm.
Me and the 3 skeletons just.
You're still not a redhead right now. You realize you're blonde right now?
Yes, I'm redhead on the inside.
Hey, quick work of that.
Thank you.
Drop my skeletons
We should
back in their bags.
we should place the Godstone before more show up.
I think that there were a limited number of Driders, but I agree with the sentiment.
Was that Goofin?
No, Goofy was already dead.
Goofen's dead.
Goofin's dead. Oh.
This is his brother Goober.
So who's
Goofen also went by
Who's
Valzar
This was the third commander.
the third commander?
The third of 3
that we know of.
that we know of.
Let's make haste.
Yeah. Lead us on.
Okay.
Do we walk into a field of farm inside a building?
Huh?
Do we walk into a farm field inside of a building?
No, but there's lots of plants in here.
As there should be.
As there should be. Lots and lots of
There
them.
should be in
It's a
all
druid's
places.
dream.
Should we wait for Mariah to return?
Yeah, because she's the one that's got to place the Godstone. I wish Maida was here to see this. I feel like as a druid, she would enjoy this.
Maida's a druid?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
No.
She has hope. I mean,
I thought she has a companion. I thought she was like a ranger or something.
no.
Or transform.
I like Maida. Maida's nice.
I bet you do.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't like hang out with her too much. Although, I feel like, nah, it's weird.
I have a weird feeling that she had anger issues.
Her fox thing was pretty fun.
Fuego.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
We'll have to catch up with her once all this is done. She
Definitely still a party.
She drinks as a group before we all. Oh wait. Well, she can just drink water as a group before we all part
Who,
ways.
Maida?
She's a reformer. Well, recovering alcoholic.
Oh, how does she feel about drugs?
I didn't ask her. I don't know how she
Oh.
feels about drugs. Probably the same way.
Probably.
Pardon me. No, that was my stomach.
Not bad.
That was my stomach.
It's a natural musk.
I get after combat poots too.
It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Oh,
As I look at the dead Driders.
I'm gonna say you guys slaughtered that thing.
well, I mean, Trey did use probably like a highest level spell. I was about to as
That's
well.
7th level. That's the highest I have right now.
It's pretty high.
That was just the High Blessing Mortal spell.
What?
He's had that since Mortem.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Holy shit.
That was his high blessing.
Damn. That's awesome.
It's a nice spell. It's a shame it's not a humanoid, or otherwise I'd have a permanent zombie.
Lead and we shall follow.
You were leading us to the
Oh
temple.
wait, no, I wouldn't because I didn't kill him with it. It's still fun.
Well, this is
If I
your
kill a
gig.
humanoid with it, they become permanent.
You were the one with the special connection to the crux.
But I'm not an Atlantean. I don't know if this.
Oh, are we in the temple or are we still by the body?
We're still outside.
Yeah,
We're
I've actually
looking
been
at
leading
the
us to the
body.
temple.
Just
Oh,
looking
well, it's
at our
literally
hard work.
just right there.
Alright,
Yeah.
well,
So I'm gonna go to it and do the Aragorn door open thing.
please be locked.
Just headbutts it.
It's a pool.
This guy's foot on the door. Come on.
Please be a pool.
Is a pull, not a push?
Huh?
Are the doors a pull?
They're always
or a
push.
Oh,
They've always been
push,
pushed.
but this one's full.
But this one's full because you
No.
guys do the air.
No.
worth a shot.
Damn.
Man, they don't follow OSHA safety.
Yeah, this is an ocean violation.
Stone doors always need to be a push or open outwards.
HIPAA is very important.
It's
Except they use
It was very different.
bars on the inside of the doors to seal them when they
You can
lock
do that outside as well. Bars can't bend outward or inwards.
Anyway,
So I'm
anyways.
gonna start doing the general dance of going and praying and then replacing the Godstone. I've told Tolamna. I heard it up in phonetics, so I'd stop messing it up.
Hold on a sec. I apologize. I got a text I have to respond to.
I'm assuming they're dried.
You gonna come? See the temple?
well, it's not dried anymore. It's just a patch of corn.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so you guys walk in and you see this multitude of statues of the different versions of Tolamna. At the end of the aisle, she is an elf. It seems to be her primary race. And she is standing what looks like on a patch of different crops. So you can see like fruits and veggies and things like at her feet, and she's reaching out as per the usual.
Bless you.
You place your stone?
I go up, I pray briefly, and then I place the stone.
Alright. And she gets out of her crouching position and cups it. And she got it right. She covers her eyes ahead of time. Artemis covers her eyes ahead of time.
For once, I will pray too.
As the light emits out. And you guys do hear what seems to be a cheer coming up in the background. Cheers that happen. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. You were all blessed by Tolamna.
Which one of us were you pointing at?
Me, not
Okay.
you.
It was like most of yours.
So
I don't think that's right.
I don't
but-
have the blessing set up yet. Because I wasn't sure which god you guys were going to visit today. So the blessing of Tolamna is going to give you advantage against being poisoned.
Nice.
And do we level up as well?
Or is this the one that's gonna pass?
I think this will be the one that we pass.
Okay.
I was so
You guys are
excited.
probably going to level up next session. Let's be real. You guys at this point are just cranking out the
I
gods.
wanted 8 level spells.
That's kind of where we're at in the campaign.
I'm gonna take some fruits and vegetables.
So you guys have placed Tolamna, which leaves you with Calder, Scatho, Vessi. Correct?
Yeah.
That's where you guys are at? Okay. So that means that you guys are level 16 right now?
17.
17.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can math. Promise I can math.
Math is hard.
I can't math.
We have no idea where Vessi's Godstone is.
That's gonna be the fun part. Maybe we'll get a sign after the last one. Second to last one.
Bessie's is in Bessie's Rage.
That's where the temple is.
That's where this
Probably is.
It's
Do
probably
we
somewhere.
know
in the
who the
city.
last person was to see the
What if it's in the
Vess's
maze?
Godstone? The maze.
What if it's just like, instead of
They
being in
wanted
the hand,
to-
it's just on the ground?
Oh, there's a maze like what we saw on top.
Stone.
So the maze that we saw
Like it
on
just
far,
that's
uses
right
the
next to the statue.
inspiration
Yeah.
for the trial.
Yeah.
The
That'd be a nice one.
Convenient.
Just
find
Gotta go to the
little
temple,
location.
can't find the
it's
stone because
hidden
it
in
just
the maze.
fell.
It might be in there, but I kind of doubt it because I think
It could
it's
be
in
at the end.
Atlantis. I think it's in Atlantis though, and it's in order to get to Atlantis, you have to sail through Vessi's Rage.
What? Isn't the maze for them also in Atlantis?
It is in Atlantis, so we'll have to sail through you regardless.
I think they're gonna make it so way only the worthy ruler of Atlantis will be able to find the stone.
Vessi's stone, while important, is not the end all be all.
But it'd be the last one. Is it more after Bessie? What was the
There's 16.
Oh god.
Yes.
Not the minor gods too.
The primary. It comes with minor gods.
Didn't I tell you guys this is like a 2-year campaign?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, she's letting me finish the rest of it.
I just need him to
That's
take
what
over
campaign
after
5
summer
is.
break.
All the minor gods.
Yes.
From the Egyptian crypts.
Shall we return to the boat?
Is this a good place to?
I was going to say, I think this is a good place for us to stop. As I look at my notes, because you guys got pretty far today,
Hell yeah. Even with the distractions.
They're over.
I am thinking there are probably about 4 more sessions, just depending on,
What we end up doing.
If
what
we
you guys
extend
end
or
up
shorten them.
yeah. It's 3 to 5. I'm guessing about 4.
Yeah, I mean, even with like what we were doing, just because we're level 17 badasses, a drider in our ways, like nothing. Just
Can I tell you guys
Yeah.
what his health was?
yeah.
210.
Jeez.
Yeah,
And he could,
I got
he
more
could,
help than him.
he could multicast. He could.
Problem is with like just one monsters they
Yeah.
get ganged up on.
Yeah.
He needed minions.
Well, but the point was, you guys have,
Yeah.
We
Taking
done
out,
stomped
all the
'em.
minions.
yeah, you stomped on all the minions.
And the 25th is the day we're going to play on Tuesday instead of Monday, and that'll be a board game day.
Is that going to be a board
see.
game day?
It's last session of the month. That's what we usually do.
Can I?
Unless we want to just move through the.
Yeah, can we just move
Through the campaign.
through the
Yeah.
campaign at this
I'm fine
point?
with that.
You guys.
I'm down.
You guys feel okay with that?
Yeah.
As much as I would really want to play a board game, I also want to
Yeah.
try to get done with this before the end
I mean,
of the summer.
I think we're on a roll.
So-
and it's been really enjoyable.
Yeah, we may also not be here on July 1st.
Okay.
The 25th
Okay.
is the day that we're gonna meet
Is
up
there
the
a
24th.
potential that you guys could play the 2nd instead?
Probably.
I'll see what I
And if
Yeah.
not, we'll just do board games. That
Yeah,
way.
we could probably do the second
Yeah.
instead.
Okay.
Yep, if you guys can manage it.
Alright, well, then we-
Isn't that around when
So,
the Christmas
like,
stuff
how soon after this
Yeah.
campaign ends do you want to start campaign 5?
I can start it whenever you guys want.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
So how
Okay, you can have
soon?
access.
So
Yeah.
I figure
I should remember.
after this one ends, we'll
You
do a
said it was
breakdown
around here?
session.
Yep.
And then
So, let me pull up Bob's email.
there's his.
It's fine with me.
I mean,
You say Bob or Matt?
Bob.
it's gonna be depending on the married couple here. Are you guys able to start? So we were talking about how soon after this campaign ends do we want to start. He said as soon as we're ready to start. Do we want to just go like right after we do our breakdown session of this
Sure.
one? Like we could do a breakdown session of this and a session 0.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Full send.
I don't know if I need a group session 0.
You think so?
It might be fun for us to get to play them and to get
Mm-hmm.
to troubleshoot it. So not just for you, but for all of us to kind of play these characters, especially for those of us who were playing new ones.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like instead of session 0 being used specifically for like character interactions and less for like setting the stage. So it could be like how we all end up in Vandalen. So like
Kind of like how I did the arrest scenario
Okay.
for our session
Because
0.
I do have like a way that you guys are all going to meet up.
Okay.
But like playing through that, I guess is what I'm actually saying.
Okay.
But yeah, we could do this.
How do we all get to that place where we all end up meeting up?
Okay. Well,
It's up to
whatever
you.
guys want.
So whatever works for you. If you got all that planned out.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Like,
Then don't worry about it.
yeah, I'm gonna say then.
But, I mean, if you guys want to, like, say, as you're introducing your characters, this is how we got to Phandalin and why we're here, that's fine, too.
Okay.
And then I know when I talked with you, you were sending letters to
Not more
Me.
letters.
Zyla, Knick-Knack, and Rilva, and
And Andreas.
and Andreas. So Andreas and Zyla both accepted, but you two are going to turn down. So I don't know like what details you're going to put in the letter. And
Turned off?
what
We
you're
already
gonna-
talked about ours.
Yeah.
I turned it
I don't
on.
know if you're gonna get a letter back from Rilva.
I mean, it's just Winston. He just shows up and he gives you he has a little note attached to
I
him.
think that's.
You mean not Winston? You mean Your first name is something. It's called something else, isn't it?
No, it's Winston.
Winston is
Winston's
Marina's.
I mean,
Yeah.
But I thought I named him that too.
Wasn't it Winslow?
If you did, that's fine.
What is it?
I
Winslow?
thought it was Winnie.
Winnie?
Oh,
yeah,
it might just
called
be
him
you called
Winnie.
her Winnie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I called her Winnie, but
I didn't know that was that,
I have her name.
but that's fine. I was not aware of that. It's a fun
Oh, you're right. It's so cute.
Is that after Jordan Peterson?
Goodness.
So, yeah, Wendell would just show up with a little note saying that. So, you don't know about it, right? Rovo doesn't know about it.
Are we keeping our stuff here or are you taking it?
Keep it.
I kind of write like a teenage girl. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I just explained to you that there's a mission I need your help with. It's super duper secret, so I can't like tell you much over here. But if you want to meet me up in Van Wheel, that'd be great. See you.
You would either get no response, or you would get like a bloody goblin's like hand, as well as like just a quick scribble of sorry, can't come, busy, or like some iteration of that. I guess the question would just be, how is Winnie gonna find us if we're in the Underdark?
He's got his ways.
Okay.
He's a good one.
With the magic of Milo's blessing.
Yeah. I mean, would you guys ever like leave the Underdark?
Oh, 100%. She probably wasn't in the Underdark initially. She's been going in and out.
She was just by you when you're out.
Rilva's position is very